Happy Friday, everybody. I am live, and we are going to be seeing about completing the Chicken Police tonight on the Nintendo Switch. We do have Chapter 3 left, and I hope it is a pretty good one. We will be doing, if I do finish early, I will be playing some Bloodshore, and we can hopefully be late night tonight. So we'll see how it goes and see how fast this ends, and then we'll go from there. A little bit of console news is PS5, I believe, PlayStation is going to be raising their prices. So I would be on the lookout for that. It didn't say the US, but I mean, whoever is watching worldwide, hey, just be on the lookout if you're looking for a PlayStation. Also, Xbox is saying they are not going to raise their prices. I don't think Nintendo is either. So, Sony, you're on your own. 50 BMG girl with the donation. Thank you very much. That is awesome of you. And so, let's go ahead and get this game started. I got my Guinness ready and got my Switch going on. Did an update on my computer, so I hope nothing too bad happens tonight. We're going to see how it goes, and we'll go from there. So, let's go ahead and have some fun tonight. Waffle Killer, yo! Okay, no worries. Thanks for the lurks, guys, and I'll see you on the flip side. Let me make sure to take some stress off my computer. It does okay when we stream, but I just want to make sure it stays that way. Alright, we're going to go ahead and continue.
Bubo used to work at the PD as a coroner and pathologist. Then a couple of limbs and organs went missing, and the morphine stock suspiciously depleted, so the force said goodbye to him. He then set up a private practice, but lost his license pretty quick. Now he's doing something that vaguely resembles medicine, fixing up gangsters and bent coppers. Or pigeons like us. I hadn't seen the doc since he had to pick a dozen pellets out of my drumstick. Thanks, Monty.
Nice. All right.
Well, well. Look who the cat dragged in. The one and only chicken coppers in the rotting flesh.
Good evening to you too, old owl.
Aw, has he shot you again?
Not yet.
Ha ha, it is to laugh.
We're working on
I just
it.
need a strong painkiller, and since we're already here, some information too.
Well, then I hope your pockets are full.
We just crawled out of the river, so if it's all right with you, I can pay with a pocket full of mud.
Nice.
I owe you one anyway.
One.
I appreciate
Don't make
it.
me laugh, Bubo.
Thank you for
You're
keeping me
indebted
fed.
to us for the rest of your life.
Okay, tell me what's wrong and do it fast. It's a busy night. On New Year's Eve, animals love to shoot or even eat each other.
Tell me about it. Tonight's starting to remind me of the bloody New Year's Eve.
Or worse.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Did you come here to cry me a river? Spit it out. Then get your wobbly waddles out of here. Ursula will be home soon.
Uh-oh. Here's
Charming as
Ursula.
ever, old bird.
All right, let's do some looking.
What do you think? Is this a medical illustration or the good doc's dinner?
Unfortunately, the two are often one and the same.
Oh,
Ugh.
damn. All right, what else we got here?
This is just for decoration, right? Somehow I can't picture you playing the classics.
It's Ursula's, not mine. She plays beautifully.
I can imagine.
Hey, shut your beak or I'm gonna sew it shut for you.
All right, calm down.
Yeah, it's sunny, Gemsy. All right, science stuff.
Like in the cave of the vampire bat in those horror movies.
You're right. I think all of these are illegal, or worse.
Occult magic.
Demonology.
Perverse desires.
Unholy dealings.
Would you two shut the cluck up?
Alright, let's check some more stuff. Oh, no worries, Jemsy. Just sit back, relax, and watch the noir unfold.
Who's that?
Who? Oh, he's my father.
Your what?
Whoa.
Why are you so surprised? He gave his body to science.
Then what's he doing here?
No shit.
You're a hilarious guy.
That was a good one, Sonny.
That was a good
Yeah,
one.
thanks.
Two infantile monkeys.
Al is not impressed with us. Who's next? Meredith H. Marble. Is that Ursula?
Oh, yuck. It's soaked with blood. Fresh blood.
I was operating on someone a few minutes ago.
Totally sober, huh?
More or less.
Probably
shit.
less.
My hands tremble if I don't drink, okay? Just leave me alone.
Alright, I think it's time to talk to the old bird and see what we can do. Alright, we got everybody except for one. We haven't got this person right here, but we got Al. Mr. Boo Boo. Oh, we got quite a few over here too. Okay.
Spit it out. What do you want from me? I have a busy night.
Busy?
I had
Busy.
to patch up two muscleheads a few minutes ago. Of course, they ran off and didn't pay.
What muscleheads?
Wait, let me guess. A ram and a bobcat.
How did you know?
Because they were the ones
Shit.
fucking us up.
What was their problem? Why did they come here?
The bobcat's hand was badly burned and something had
Nah,
sliced the ram.
you're alright.
Well, it's not an easy job to haul
We're
two
good.
unconscious roosters
Yeah, she
onto an
follows a lot of the
abandoned
same
ship
ones that
and then
I
set
raid
it on
to.
fire.
What have you gotten yourselves into again, you fools? Those two work for Ibn Wessler.
You don't say.
Well, in this case, it was nice to know you, gentlemen.
Don't celebrate in advance, Doc. As you can see, we're not so easy to kill.
Just tell us everything you know. And give us some strong painkillers.
No
well,
shit.
all right. Ask away. But I must warn you. If Ursula comes home and sees you here, she'll either kick you out or maul you to death.
Alright, let's interview.
Joking aside, how are you, Doc? Long time no see.
Oh, you
Yeah,
should get
she can
shot
be.
more often, then you'd see me more.
I would say
Yeah,
that.
right. I'm on it.
I'm still alive. Clawville's still standing, to my surprise.
God, he reminds me of a
Ursula still
doctor from an
bears
old
with
movie
me
I
to
used to
my
watch
even
called
greater
Hard
surprise.
Times. Got that
What else
slight
can I
southern
say?
You don't need
accent.
anything else then, right?
You know, I could use a big house, a normal job, and a ton of money.
Oh, you
And
know what?
it'd
We
be
haven't met
great if
Ursula
that
yet. I'm
ridiculous King
sure
Hector
we will.
finally resign from the throne.
So you still support the Separatists?
Wow, this old owl's heart is beating.
But your life partner
Hey,
is up there.
ghouls, how's it going?
Not a problem as long as I don't
Is
marry her.
Alpha back
You're a
on?
goddamn
I tried looking for him. I didn't
hypocrite,
see him
Bubo.
on Twitch. I was gonna
Why,
bring him up.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I
What
can
does
find him.
this tell you, Bubo?
That you tore off the corner of a painting?
Not that. What do you make of it?
That somewhere a painting is missing a corner.
Don't cluck with me, old man.
I'm not. I'm completely serious.
Then, Thanks for the help.
Don't mention it.
Heh. One second, guys. There we go. All right, that's done.
Love is still in the air.
All right, so I guess
see.
maybe see a picture of Ursula here in
I'm
a second.
Prisoner, boys.
Yeah, the prisoner of your stupidity.
Easy for you to say.
I would,
can't
Jimsy.
get
I
rid
think
of
it.
a
I mean,
woman like
honestly, the
her so
innuendos and everything in
easily.
this game are just
Why?
hilarious.
Because she's a bear and weighs a ton?
No.
Oh,
Because
nice.
no
That's
matter
awesome.
How
Thank
much
you.
I hate her, I still love her more than anything.
Aw,
I wonder if she's a hippo
Hold
or
your
a.
tongue,
I don't know. It'd be
McChicken.
interesting to find out what she is.
What do you know about Madame Zavas and her affairs?
Zavas, huh? Who? That woman's probably even more dangerous than Ibn Wessler himself.
Yeah, she's definitely a carnivore.
great news.
Because she
Is
said
there some
mauling
kind of
to death
link
or kicking
between
you
them?
out. So my guess is, yeah, a
Ibn's
carnivore.
contacts span the entire city, and his new girlfriend.
Oh, that's
Natasha,
right. Oh, yeah, there was a picture of
worked
her.
in the
Okay,
brothel
yeah. So
once.
she's a bear.
How do you know that?
Everybody knows.
Oh, great. We almost died for that information.
Why didn't you ask?
Just shut up, okay? So that Ram and his partner, did they talk about something? About their plans, where they're going next?
The Bobcat didn't say a word. He just growled.
Yeah,
But
it's a
the Ram
possibility.
couldn't shut up, and he talks like a butler or something. He's got a very strange vocabulary, I must say.
What did they say, Bubo? Get to the point.
After they've done the job killing you, I guess, they said they have to kill a rat too. A
Isn't
rat,
that
figuratively. An informer.
That's
Someone
Wessler, isn't it?
who spilled the beans and hurt Mr. Wessler's interests.
An informer.
Uh-oh.
They call him
Who's
a
the informer?
sneaky little bastard too, if that helps.
That's gotta
Sneaky
be
little
Zip.
bastard.
Of course. Zip. Damn it.
Who's Zip?
Well, then that flea bag's done for.
Hold your horses, Marty. Zip is like a cockroach, practically immortal.
I guess. We gotta help him then.
I'm afraid you're right. We still owe him one.
One?
It's
I didn't
I
even
don't
hear
care.
that,
I just
Bubo.
I love what they did with the game. The artistry is just awesome.
So, who tried to get us out of the way, and why?
All right, so I'm gonna say Zolwas did. Because of him. This? No. Natasha's secret. No. Zip is a rat. No. There we go.
Maybe Zavas is in cahoots with Ibn Wessler.
All right, got that part down. So now we need another person involved. Natasha. Is it not going to let me put it? Is Natasha not the... Oh, Natasha's secret.
But why? Just because Natasha used to work at that place?
Nope. Fuck. All right, let's do it again. Damn, shot down again. Yeah, of course. I mean, I think it is. Son of a bitch. All right, well, let's try this one. No, that's the one I... Shit.
Ibn Wessler wants to hide the tracks leading to Natasha's past. Or maybe it was Natasha herself.
I like how he says Natasha. I think it's Natasha. And we're gonna go with this. All right, fuck it. Let's do this. Oh wait, hold on. We need another clue. The gangster lover. Nope. Deborah is dead. No. Zip is a rat.
But what does it have to do with Zip? Why do they want to kill the raccoon?
Oh, so he's a raccoon. Nice. Nope. All right. So maybe it's the lower one.
Zip knows something or has something that can unveil Natasha and Ibn's secret. We need to find out what it is.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Sonny, there's something else. Your car is here behind the building. Ursula covered it with a tarp.
What? Why?
What?
She saw it in front of the brothel. And she also saw the madam's girls trying to take it apart.
Why?
Furry gods. What did she do to them?
Well, a couple of dames with guns are not enough to scare my dear Ursula, that's for sure. But relax. She didn't tear them to pieces. She just chased them off and got away with your car.
Oh, well,
You
that
know,
was
for
nice.
once, that's wonderful news.
No shit.
Yeah, I wore my legs down to get here.
Warmest regards to Ursula when she gets back, Doc. She may have saved our lives.
Of course I will. Now, cluck off, will you?
Ah, you're the best, Boobo.
I know.
The furry guy.
Will you kindly get lost?
And off we go. Still got the same old stuff. Let me see here. So let's look up Ursula. Oh, Zip, there's a raccoon. Oh, there's Ursula. Right there. All right. Let's go ahead and get out of here. The Sweltering Nile. I think we've already been there. The Weekend House. We've already been there. All right. Let's go back to the hop dog here. See what's going on.
Damn, we're late.
I don't see him anywhere.
But that jerk's here.
Yeah, the famous scribbler Tim in the flesh. He must have seen something. And because he's here, he must have caught a whiff of a serious case. We should interrogate him.
Oh, let me be the bad cop, Boss Bird.
Permission granted.
Yes.
Nice. Sup, bruh?
Hey, Timbo, my old pal.
Hey, hello, boys. What a lovely welcome.
You're not scared to see us, are you?
Who? Me? What are you thinking? I'm always glad to see you working, especially together like this as the legendary Chicken Police.
Sound a
What the
little
hell's
nervous,
going
bruh.
on here, Tim?
That's exactly what I was thinking. You see, what the hell could have happened here, right? Very strange, indeed.
Where's Zip, Timbo?
I believe.
Keen observation,
No,
boys.
I'm
'Cause
maybe
that's
not.
the most exciting thing
Central
about the
Standard
story.
Time and
Let me guess. A ram
It could
and a
be, but I'm not
bobcat
sure.
appeared
I
and
think-
took him with them.
I think ghouls may know
Well,
better than that.
You could say that.
I'm just
if it
familiar with
happened,
CST.
but it didn't.
Then what?
Isn't it great? Here's the twist.
Start talking, Tim, or we'll have to see if you can really fly.
Come on, Sonny. I was supposed to be the bad cop.
Shut your beak, Monty.
Hey, quit playing tough, will ya?
Is
You know
CST
I'll
the
help
same
you
as
even if you don't threaten me.
CDT?
I always
I
do.
don't think it is, but I
Mostly.
figured you might know.
Stop babbling. Just answer the question. Have you seen anything weird around the river?
You mean the smoke and burning ship?
Exactly.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
You're lying.
What do you know about Madame Zavas, Timothy? What's the old hag up to
Not
these
quite sure.
days?
I only know what everybody does. She's rich, she owns a brothel, allegedly she used to be a spy, and she's an enthusiastic supporter of the Crown and the Royalist Party.
What else?
Well, I haven't heard anything else, I swear. She's surrounded by secrets. She was a spy, you know. Although,
Yes.
a little bird told me she's been
Ah, that
entertaining
sounds
quite
familiar.
a lot of foreign guests
Central
recently.
Daylight
I
Time?
mean, real high quality.
Yo,
VIP
Coconut, happy Friday,
guests.
sir. Thanks for stopping by.
From where?
Trying to finish this game
Well,
up.
I don't know, but allegedly, she's welcomed patrons from Stavonia, Averia, and even Nautica. Basically from everywhere that matters.
And?
Well, that's all. You know I can get into everywhere, but even I give the Nile a wide berth. Those wild girls are capable of anything protecting the madam. Trust me.
Yeah, we've noticed.
They had a gun against him.
So, what about Zip?
I'm telling you, I don't know. He was already gone by the time I got here.
Why are you still sniffing around?
I was trying to make that fella talk over there.
What, the old fly guy? You speak insect?
What if I do? I'm educated, you know?
Start talking to him
All right,
then.
Tim, my patience is gone. It's time you start singing like the songbird you are.
Hey, that's Seabird. Okay, back off. We're old friends, aren't we?
Oh, I got you.
That's
Did
why
I forget to
haven't
put
smeared
CST?
the walls with you yet.
Ouch.
Alright, so what's this right here?
Timbo's a douchebag, so it's not hard to draw the truth from him.
Alright, let's see what we're gonna get.
So what the hell are you doing around here, Timbo?
All right, I confess, but you'll be surprised. I was looking for you boys. The whole town's talking about you.
Really? I'm swelling with pride.
Everybody's whispering about the chicken police being back together again.
Chicken
And
police.
that you've already turned the whole city upside down.
Great news. What else do they say?
That you've threatened Ibn Wessler's sweetheart Natasha, then trashed Madame Zavas's brothel. Hard stuff.
Really?
Really?
None of
I'm
that
not
happened.
Surprised.
Oh, and the best, you set fire to a ship too.
Yeah, right.
Ah, and one more thing. A poor girl was found dead at Natasha's place after you visited there.
What?
Is that
We're being
so?
framed for
And you
murder?
believe all that?
I'm a journalist,
Classic
Sonny.
noir.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yeah, right. Have you seen anyone sniffing around here?
2 cops came for Zip. They came and went.
What 2
taking
cops?
Zip with them, obviously, and didn't do much else. They weren't looking for anything. And what's strange is that Zip went with them voluntarily.
How do you know that?
I know Zip, and so do you boys. If he didn't want to go, he wouldn't have made it so easy for them.
Ain't it the truth?
Sure is.
Ah, all right. What did you
What
tell
did you
them?
tell them?
Me? To the coppers? Those guys avoid me even more than you do, Sonny.
Right, I can understand that.
What can I say? Occupational hazard.
What happened to Zip, Tim?
Okay. When I arrived here, the Hop Dog was already closed. Zip wanted to shoo me away, but I managed to persuade him to talk to me a little. We're old friends, Sonny, you know? And I have this personal charm.
Do you?
Yeah, right.
Seem like a sleazeball.
Charm. Get to the point, Timbo.
Okay. So, he was totally crazy. I've never seen him like that before. He was flustered, flailing, and talking absolute gibberish.
He must have said something, since you're such great friends.
Well, he just said he'd go to the only place where there are even bigger scoundrels than those that are after him.
Really? I can guess what he meant.
I didn't have a clue. Anyway, after he closed the dog behind me, and then the cops came and took him away in handcuffs, I came to the conclusion that all of this makes no sense.
Zip, you clever son of a bitch.
Why? Oh, what is it? Oh, tell me.
He ain't telling you
You just
shit,
keep
bro.
your beak out of
Oh,
this,
damn.
Scribbler. I think I've got an idea about
Must be the
what
beer.
our little friend's up to. Timbo loves to brag, and it's easy to approach him through his ego. Best if we ruthlessly exploit that.
Let me see here.
Heard any juicy gossip today, Tim, my friend?
Natasha performed your new song tonight. It was a blast, I heard. And poor little Bambi died. Oh, and a ship was seen burning and sinking on the Times, but you already know that.
Not only know it, we even felt it. That all?
It could fill a full issue of the Clawville Chronicle. Isn't that enough?
Nope.
It's more than enough, Tim, old pal.
These two cops. I want to know who
two
the cops are.
Who were they?
I didn't notice. You know, you guys all look alike to me.
Whoa.
Sorry about that, Sonny. No offense. I mean, you and Marty are the exception.
What an honor. Did you maybe write down the license plate of their car?
Why would I?
Because you always pay attention to the small details, and you're not that stupid.
Well, I did pay attention, but it didn't make sense for me to write it down, Sonny. It was a cop car, you know? Sorry.
Never mind.
Worthless. Worthless damn seagull.
Timbo, you pay attention to everything. Did anyone else come here?
Besides the coppers? Yeah.
A ram and a bobcat, huh?
in fact.
Ah, just the
But
two I
you
was looking for.
just told us it wasn't them.
Wasn't them what? I didn't say they took Zip, because that's not how it happened.
Don't make me mad, Tim. We're really not in the mood for this.
Hey, I'm only telling you the truth. They stopped here in a fancy big car, looked around, then left. Zip was no longer here. Neither were the coppers, okay?
Tiny Tim is a true fan of ours, and it's time to finally use that to our advantage.
How did Zip behave when you took him? Did you talk? Let me see here.
Help your old pals, Tim. What was Zip doing before they took him away?
All right, Alcocats, I appreciate
Hey,
it.
you're trying to grease me up with all that sweet talk, Sonny honey.
Of course not, Tim Tim. We're old pals.
I'm sure we are, but I don't remember you telling me that without an ulterior motive. But you know what? I don't care. Feels good anyway.
I'm glad to hear that. So,
Zip was acting crazy. He was running around, knocking over everything and throwing things away. Then he suddenly disappeared into the kitchen. I guess that's when he made the call, because soon after that, the coppers arrived.
and in between,
Well, I didn't see him in between.
why didn't you go inside? He's your friend, isn't he?
Well, I tried, Sonny. The door was closed. I knocked, even yelled. You know how a yelling seagull sounds like. But nothing.
I think I have a hunch what that was all about.
Good for you, Sonny.
Zip was hiding something in the dog, right?
What do you mean exactly?
Now you tell me. You're good old friends, aren't you?
What was he hiding?
That's right, Sonny, but Zip's not the kind to easily share his secrets. But now that you put it that way...
That's more like it, Tim. Tell me, what do you know?
I don't know what it could be exactly. I mean, maybe it's not even relevant, but I'm sure Zip was trying to get rid of something when I arrived here.
What and where?
I don't know, okay? I already told you too much. If Zip hears about me telling you all this, he's never gonna talk to me again.
Tim, unless we find Zip, he's not going to talk to anyone ever again. Not in this life, at least.
Damn, I suck. We must find it before it's too late. Alright. How do I get...
Hey, old pal, could you help us?
Does he understand us?
I don't know.
Excuse me. Have you seen where the raccoon went? The one who owns the joint? Nothing.
Have you seen anything weird around the river?
You mean the smoke and burning ship?
What do you know?
Alright, we've already asked those questions.
Hey, Timbo, what about the old fly guy? Did he see something?
Maybe he did, but he's not talking. He didn't even speak when the coppers were asking him. And not even when one of them kicked him and the other spat on him. Tough fella indeed.
Those fuckers.
The fly was silent, no matter what. After they left, he just picked up his guitar and started strumming like nothing happened.
Poor bastard.
Crazy dude.
If I only knew who they were.
Then what? What'll you do? Beat them and spit on them? Like they did with this fella?
They deserve it.
Well, that's one thing, Marty, but things don't work that way.
Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and go inside.
Look at this mess.
Looks like he was in a real hurry, or was trying to erase his tracks.
Because he was trying to hide something. But where?
And most of all, what?
Let's take a good look around.
Alright, here we go. Starting the big stuff.
When we get over this whole mess, I'm gonna take you to a concert.
Oh, Top
No,
Gun
you
was. I'm
won't.
sorry about that. Top
Yes,
Gun was
I
actually
will.
really good.
Swear.
I would.
Yeah,
I would
well,
recommend
good luck
watching it.
with
It
that.
was really good.
You'll see. Just wait.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. Or worth it. I'm sorry, but yes, definitely watch Top Gun. FDR, a handful of feathers, dead, fly tail, no tails. Get a bite of me, baby. My city was on fire. Shadow in a doubt. That I figure that might be.
Ugh, I wouldn't dare touch that.
Yeah, like I said, I would definitely recommend watching it. It was honestly the whole, just over 2 hours, really worth it. It was pretty good.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because
Nice.
you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
Let's take a look at these doodles. Fuck the king.
Huh, what insight? Good question, pal.
Where all the colors go. I don't see anything more that I want to take a look at.
Marty already looked through it. Nothing interesting.
Huh. Alright.
Greetings, pal. What can I get you?
What are you doing, Marty?
A nice hot cup of coffee? Maybe some toast? Ooh, our strawberry jam pancake is divine.
You must have hit your head pretty bad.
Yes, sir. 1 coffee and a turbo milkshake with extra vanilla and millet powder coming right up.
By turbo
Furry
milkshake, do you mean
gods
coming
help me.
turbo out of
Please
you?
don't have a nervous breakdown, okay?
Shit. Alright, so the only thing I can come up with is possibly this damn machine. So this is definitely the soundtrack to the game. So I'm just trying all these out to see if it'll pop something. Alright, well, there's nothing there. What would he be trying to cover up, and where would it be? I mean, I've already checked the menu. All right. Zip is hiding something at the Hop Dog. We must find out before it's too late. All right. I really don't know why we can't go to the back room.
The kingdom of dirty dishes and dull knives. And some trash.
I can't go any further this way. I'm not sure where to look.
Even looking at it makes me tired.
Let's look at the menu again. Old Zip knows best.
Ooh.
I'd rather have somebody...
Ah, you use...
Yeah.
Furry heavens, it's depressing being around you, Boss Bird.
There's just nothing for me to look at. I mean...
When all of this is over...
You owe...
I'm gonna give it one more scrub, but I don't know what it wants me to find. There's nothing for me to point and click on except for the jukebox. All right, so what's in there?
Look at this.
I'm looking.
All right, so
But
we
what
broke
the hell
it.
could it be?
No idea, Marty. Guess it's best if we ask the owner himself.
Where
Right.
do we find him?
Well,
Police
Timbo
station.
told us he's with even worse bastards than the one chasing him.
That's it. The Parliament.
No, Marty, but close.
Then, no way.
Police station.
Oh, yes, Marty. Zip is at the Clawville City Police Department.
Could it be that simple? And that wild?
Oh
Well,
yeah.
the cops took him. So it's obvious that he called the cops by himself to scare away Wessler's henchmen. Timbo was right.
Doesn't he know half the police is in Wessler's pocket?
He probably does, but this was his only chance.
Then he really is in big trouble. So? To the PD then?
Yes.
Well, I haven't got a better idea. Believe me, I'd love to have one.
All right, to the police station we go. Oh. Actually, I want to find out. Aha.
Why did you keep that wristband? Why did you keep that wristband?
All right, we're still looking for a poster.
Molly. It's a piece of a painting.
All right, I don't know what we're looking for.
Oh man, I totally get you. Why did you keep that
But what does it mean? It looks like maybe a hospital wristband.
Have you found what you were looking for?
No, Timbo, but we wouldn't tell you even if we did.
Ah, but you have. You are an open book to me, Sonny. So, thanks for the intel.
Be careful what you're writing, Timmy boy. I'm a cop for only the next 121 days. After that, I can gut you if I want, and get away with it.
Nice.
And when did you being a cop stop you?
He has a point.
Just keep a low profile, okay, Timster?
Okay.
Keeps calling them
okay,
like
I get
different
it.
names.
My beak is
Timmy,
sealed.
Timo, Timster. All right, to the police station. Mullins newsstand. There's a reason for that. I want to go here first and see something by the
Look
river.
at what the wind of the sea dragged in. Our gull friend in the flesh.
Can't believe it. Is this guy everywhere?
The gull sees farthest who flies highest, Marty.
Yeah.
The Piggy
that guy's
Diggy
never
Lottery.
given up. That's clucking sure.
This dude right here.
Hey there, Timster. Long time no see.
Hey, boys. What a lovely surprise.
Do you also have a deja vu, Sonny? It's like all of this had already happened, isn't it?
Yeah, now that you mention it.
I wasn't following you boys, I swear.
We never said you were, Timbo. But what exactly are you doing here? It's a little far away from Roachtown.
Okay, I confess. I was following you. but I simply had to know what this is all about and how it's gonna end. It's my job, after all. But you have to understand, pals.
We're not your pals, Tim. And I'm telling you for the last time, get the clock off our backs, or it's gonna end up a lot different for you than you'd think.
Ah, that's harsh. Even from you, Sonny. Did something happen? Did you get dragged into something personal? And on New Year's Eve again? Yeah, I mean, what's the chance of that? Bloody New Year's is back? Is there a connection between the two? What happens if it reappears again?
Make him stop, Marty, or I'm gonna twist his beak off.
Hey, okay, I get it. Yeah, my beak is sealed, and I'm gonna keep it low.
I would,
Very
sir.
good. You're not so stupid after all, Tim. You must have been just pretending.
That's a good one, Sonny.
Stock the mole in here.
Ho ho! Is that the chicken, please?
Hello, Hercule. Good to see you here.
I'm always here, lads.
The sun shines, the rain falls, and Hercule Mullen sells newspapers.
Just like that, Martin.
Now listen, Hercule.
Wait, Sonny boy. Let me guess. Maybe, I don't know. Ah, I got it. You need some information.
Yes, I do,
You
sir.
guessed, Uncle. How did you do that?
Years of practice, Sonny boy. Now, tell me, lads, what's the matter?
We're just sniffing around a bit, Uncle Mullen. You know us.
You just can't sit still in your asses, can you? It's all right. So, tell me, what would you like to know? Uncle Mullen helps where he can.
Thanks, old pal. Molly. What a night we're having.
There we go.
We even ran into Bubo.
Keep pressing the wrong
And you're
buttons.
still alive? Give praise to the great wild ones, lads.
We do.
What's going on with the old owl? He didn't tell us much about himself.
I hear the old owl's doing quite all right, since more and more cops step outside the line and more gangsters shoot themselves in the foot.
Busy days, huh?
Ah, something's coming, lads. It's in the air, and I can feel it in me beaver bones, too. Clovel's boiling.
Yeah, we feel it as well, Uncle Mullen.
We managed to run into Philmar, too.
Good old Phil, huh? I've heard he's not been doing so well of late.
He didn't look so good, that's for sure.
At the age of the private eye is over, lads. Now animals either sue each other or turn to the local crime lords. Only jealous or betrayed housewives remain for private detectives.
Phil would never admit to that. He's too much of a romantic.
Are we still talking about Philmar? Iban's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure, but he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way, and that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 thug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Oh, looks like it
Carcass.
worked.
I like that.
I'm
Carcass.
too much for them, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibben's almost almighty, but he avoids scandal like rats avoid fire.
That's a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
Yeah, when I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Good one again.
What
Timothy
the hell
Saltwater.
is Tim doing here?
You're still angry at him then? He's not really a bad fowler, and he simply idolizes you. Be gentle with him.
It's not adoration. It's an obsession. And I can't bear obsessive people.
Then how exactly can you bear Martin?
Hey, old man.
The exception that proves the rule, right?
If I'm obsessed, then what are you, Boss Bird?
No, that's different. I have no other choice but to be with myself.
Oh, I could see that.
The toughest
Both of them
prison
are
on the
really good
planet,
movies.
right?
Get a room, you two.
All right. Next thing is
Listen,
Madam.
Hercule,
I want to know more
what
about
do you
her.
know about Madame Zavas?
Why do I have the feeling you're not interested in her girls?
Because you know us, Uncle.
I hope you didn't mess with her. The old Cayman has a rather bad reputation, to put it mildly.
Crocodile. But you're right. We shouldn't have messed with the old gal. She set fire to a ship with us in it.
Boys, I've heard she loves drama, but that is a whole other level.
Yeah, right.
She
We
likes the
barely
drama.
Got out alive.
What else should I tell you about her then?
You haven't seen any of them?
Maybe try not
Wolves?
to
Oh
anger her,
man, you don't
if
know what
that's
you're
possible.
missing. You need to watch them. They're really
Thanks.
good.
Good
I
advice.
enjoyed them.
I see everything's like it used to be.
Yeah, if only my back was the same.
You're telling me?
All right, that's sniff.
Was there any movement around here? I mean, in Clawville?
Well, they say there was some kind of trouble at the PD because good old Malloy had drunk himself into oblivion. The idiot. Blood boils fuming, of course. And there was talk of a murder in the Rich District.
This is
Flowerville,
towards
yeah.
like when
We
he was
already know
good in
about
his
that,
career.
Unfortunately.
I'm sure you know more than
Like,
I
when
do.
he seemed
It's a
halfway normal.
suspiciously quiet night, if you ask me.
I
At least
really
for a
enjoyed
New
it.
Year's Eve.
Calm before the storm.
I actually
Something's
enjoyed
brewing.
both
I can
movies.
feel it in me old
I was
beaver
glad
bones,
that I,
and that
pre-ordered
signals
it.
three things perfectly every time: bad weather, big trouble, and the wrath of me beloved wife.
Thanks, old man. We'll keep our eyes open.
You do that.
All right, let's go ahead and head to the PD. Need to get this game done. No, no, no. Yes. All right, here we go. Uh-oh,
Fucking furry hell.
So they know we're still alive?
there
To
they
do
are.
something about it.
We're in a shootout. What am I doing wrong here? Well, I guess that was it. Let's retry again. This aiming system sucks. Oh, shoot the... Oh, fuck. Alright.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
Come on. Come on, man.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
Shoot the hell out of those tires. Almost there. Woohoo! How do we get him? Alright, so we didn't kill him.
We could only hope we'd arrived in time. If they'd taken
That
Zip
was
to
a
the
pretty cheesy
interrogation
scene,
room,
but
the hole, as we called it, and beaten the truth out of him, we'd lose the trail and end up in a dead end. It was time to be fast and ruthless. God damn it, Zip.
Ah, look who's here. The top of the cops.
Idiot's luck. They must have gotten soaking wet because of those holes.
let's go in and see what's happening.
Martin,
Yes, Chief.
do you know what I've heard?
What did
I
you
have
hear?
No idea, Chief.
You think I'm stupid, birds?
No, we don't, Chief.
What the ever-loving fuck do you think you're doing?
Chief, if I may,
Sonny, shut the fuck up. You're not on duty. You're suspended, if you remember. So I'm not your chief right now.
Oh, we just stepped out for a coffee, Chief. Then we saw something suspicious at the Tsar Club, and we investigated it, and,
Suspicious, right? You investigated, right?
Yes.
sir.
Do you take me for a fool, chickens? And what do you know about the burning ship that lit up the entire Times?
what? Wild Lord.
It was like that when we got
sounds
there.
awful.
Don't play innocent with me, Santino. You both stink like you're in deep, deep shit.
Well, you don't think we had anything to do with that, do you?
I don't know. But if you do, I will find out. You better know that.
I swear, Chief.
I've had enough of your swearing for a lifetime. Get the fuck out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
Have a beautiful day, Chief.
Don't let me see you again, Santino. Or
I'll try not to be seen, Chief.
I'm not your chief. Get lost.
Let's talk
Sorry,
to you.
boys. I can't let you do that. You know, protocol.
You and Protocol, Bosco? Don't make me laugh.
That's the case, boys, like it or not. Stop harassing the witness.
Well, what can I do? Sorry, guys.
Don't drink that shit, Marty. It's bad for your health.
Sonny, you're bad for my health.
You two again.
Say, Bosco, what's all this about Zip?
Yeah, if only I knew. This idiot called us on himself. He told us we have to take his statement.
And what does he want to confess to?
I don't know yet. We still can't get it out of him. But we're taking him down to the hole soon. There, he'll sing like a little bird for us. No pun intended.
Would you mind if we asked him a few questions before that? You know, just for old time's sake.
Sorry, boys, but you know the rules.
Aw,
Rules.
it ain't gonna be
right.
that easy.
More like blood boil.
Oh, yeah, more like blood boil. So sorry.
Let's talk to Monica.
Do you know anything about a girl named Deborah Ibanez?
You mean the Bambi whose body was found in Natasha Kutsenko's weekend house with huge red letters on her back?
Yep,
Don't call her a Bambi.
So you knew her.
Just
maybe.
Fleetingly.
Anyway, I don't even want to know. I don't know much about her. Moses and Plato are on that case.
Thanks for the intel, Mon. Anything else worth mentioning?
You were at the scene, right?
We? Of course not.
Sonny, you can't lie to me. You just can't.
Is this some kind of interrogation? Just leave us alone, Monica.
You're an open book for me, Sonny. Remember that.
Guess who we had the chance to meet? Madame Zavas, the legend herself.
So you're that lonely? I didn't think that was your thing, Sonny, but you know what's best for you.
We were there to investigate.
Of course. And were you successful?
To be
Yes.
honest, they beat us and tried to burn us alive.
Inside of a sinking ship.
They tried to make
Wow.
us fried
Busy
chicken.
night, right? Even for you.
Yeah, so, what do you know about the madam?
Nothing much. She's not had any run-ins with the police recently.
Of course. because half the PD goes to her.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Whoa.
Look, Mon, we suspect Madame Zavas is in cahoots with Ibn Wessler. Any idea why?
No, but those two mean trouble by themselves. I don't envy you boys.
Seriously, any ideas?
Get out while you can. Right about immediately.
Well, you're kind of right.
We can't, Mon. We gotta see this through to the end.
Famous last words.
When did they bring in the trash panda?
Not
The
even
trash
an hour
panda.
ago. But just in time. They haven't taken him into the hole yet.
Yeah, I can see. Listen, Mon, would you do us a favor?
Cause
Can I
of
be
distractions?
honest? Not really.
Oh, just a small thing. For old time's sake.
Me and my big heart. So, what do you want?
Call Bosco over here for some reason, okay? So that we can have a quick talk with Zip.
Okay, I guess I can do that. But you owe me one.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you somehow. I promise.
No, no promises this time. Shoes.
Oh.
Shoes?
Someone wants
Size
shoes.
35, high heels, black.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Good. Hey, Bosco.
Yes, ma'am.
Come over here for a second.
Right away.
Nice. Let's talk to this fool.
Hello, Zip.
Hello, boys. What's up?
We were trying to visit you,
Trash
but
panda.
guess what? You were nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But suddenly the cops appeared and,
Cut the crap, Zip. We talked to Tim. We were at the dog and at Bubo's, Zip. Two meatheads were talking about gutting a rat.
a rat?
And that
An
means you.
informant, Zip. We immediately knew it was you. Isn't that flattering?
I can explain, boys. My life was in danger. These lunatics want to kill me, and I have no idea why.
They
Bullshit.
wanted to cook us, Zip. We're lucky to be alive. Then we walked our feet to the bone and almost got shot to pieces just a couple of minutes before.
What Sonny means is we're not in the mood for bullshit or raccoon shit.
But boys, I have no idea what they want from you. I don't know what they want from me either.
You're lying.
We have time. And by the looks of it, you have too, pal. So start telling us what you have to do with all of this. Bubo doesn't have a high opinion of you, Zip. How do you know him?
You see these stitches? His weight. All of them.
Ah, I see.
Ah, you were
My
one of the ones who got injured.
condolences.
He's a good friend of mine. But the word friend is misspelled in his dictionary.
No shit.
What do you think about this paper?
I've seen better, Sonny boy, but that's not paper.
What is
Do
it?
you know what it is?
At first glance, it's canvas. A piece of a painting, but it's too small and too blurry to make anything of it.
So, still nothing. Well, thanks anyway, Zip.
Anytime, boys. Are we done?
Nope.
Have you ever been to the Nile, Zip?
Oh, I wish, man. But my kind can't get in there. Why, did you?
Right in the madam's room if you're interested.
Oh, so that's why you look like that.
Bingo.
Aha.
Did you know that the place has ties to the Wessler Empire?
That place has ties to everything and everyone in Clawville, boys. Even to the royal family. I'll bet my tail on it.
So, we were just about to listen to some sweet music when...
And we found this
Didn't
bad
that
boy.
damn jukebox break all of a sudden?
Oh, damn it.
Damn it, indeed, Zip.
What is it?
There was a wristband behind it, with numbers on it.
984-237-22 to be exact.
What? All that from memory? How the hell?
I have no idea either, and it scares me too, but that's not the point. Tell us about it.
That is, if you want to leave this place on your feet.
Okay, okay. You got me. I'll talk, but only if you promise that the cops won't know about this.
Do
Nope.
we look like we're on duty?
All right, I need to know.
Who did you escape from? And why here, Zip?
Why? Because I like living, that's why.
How did you know they were coming for you?
I got a tip-off from a friend that I should pack my things and go if I want to live. But I had nowhere to run. You know me. The hop dog's my everything.
So you thought you'd be safe here?
Of course. Ibben's people are everywhere, but, maybe it's harder to get rid of me at the PD.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yep. Remember, the cops are on the payroll.
Those two meatheads called you a rat. Why?
Maybe because they needed a reason to get rid of me. I swear I didn't squeal to no one. Why would I?
Because that's what you do, even now.
This is different. Then, my life depended on not squealing. Now, it depends on me doing so, doesn't it?
That could be the case, but it doesn't matter now.
Thanks, Sonny. You know exactly how to cheer someone up.
Ibben was blackmailing you, am I right?
Of course he was. He was blackmailing everybody. He has a whole network
He's
of
shaking.
blackmail. A blackmail empire. Everyone owes him for something, and he knows something about everyone.
What was it in your case?
You don't really think I'd tell you, right? Even you can't be that naive.
What did you have to do for Ibben?
I never hurt anyone, all right? Let's make that clear right now.
I never said you did.
I just had to get rid of a package for the boss. That was the job. Quick,
Where?
clean, simple,
Where is this
right?
package?
Yeah? What kind of package?
A very heavy one.
Dead bodies are
Yep.
kinda heavy, Zip.
How did you know it was a dead body?
I didn't. I was bluffing, but thanks for the answer.
You
Oh,
lousy
shit.
chicken.
Zip's a secretive little specimen, but knowing his past, it's no surprise. I must take advantage of this and trap him with it. So, a dead body, huh? What kind exactly?
How should I know? What am I, a butcher? A zoologist?
Pretty
You
much.
still know something about it.
It was wrapped up entirely, okay? I didn't see any of it. It was, I don't know, average. Like you and me.
Scaly, hairy, furry, feathery, or bald? What kind exactly?
Hey, I don't know, all right? I told you it was wrapped up.
You know you're an accessory
You
to
know
murder.
you're an accessory to murder, right?
Only if I get found out.
What reason do I have to keep my beak shut?
Maybe if I told you what you'd like to know.
Well, then
Do
tell me
you
what I
think
want to
I'm
know.
that cheap?
Why? Ain't you?
That depends on what you have to say, Trash Panda.
Let me see.
You
Let's try
wanted
the-
to blackmail Ibben, didn't you?
Who do you take me for, Sonny? Of course not. I didn't want to blackmail him. I just thought it wouldn't hurt to have some, insurance in my hands.
Of all that's furry, Zip, you're incorrigible.
Yeah, I might be. But you haven't changed either, pal.
Oh, God. This gambit could cost you your life, Zip.
By the look of you, yours is too, chicken.
What happened to the body, Zip?
I don't know, Sonny. All I had to do was drop it in an abandoned part of the hive.
Where starvation's most prevalent, I guess. Where insects fight for their survival, right?
I couldn't have found a better way to get rid of a corpse myself. All that fresh meat must have been gone in a matter of minutes. Fuck, I don't know. I didn't stick around to see what happened.
You make me sick, Zip.
You would have done exactly the same thing in my situation. Anyone would have. I got the order, I did what I had to. I wanted to survive.
That's Ibben for you. Blackmail.
Yeah, something like that.
Zip may be secretive, but if he manages to open up, he's also honest. He's not trying to change the subject anymore, so I only have one thing left to do. Ask the right questions.
All right, let's try to ask the right ones.
So, he wanted to blame it all on the insects. Why would he do that?
They're easy prey.
Yeah, I get it.
Insanely simple, Sonny. Ibn Wessler's not the only one who takes advantage of the tensions, you know. It's the easiest method of sweeping things under the rug.
I've heard that Wessler's trying to break into the substitute meat industry.
Surprised? What do you think will happen if Wessler saves Roachtown from starvation with a new, cheap, and accessible faux meat product, eh?
Faux meat. Ugh,
He's
that just
gonna be
sounds
a hero.
gross.
Yeah, maybe he'll get voted into the Council of 12.
Clucking hell. I'm asking you for the last time. What's with the wristband?
I honestly have no idea, Sonny. It simply fell out of the bag when I threw it down in the alley. At first, I wanted to leave it there, but then, well, you know me, huh?
And that's the whole story?
That's the whole story. At first, I thought it was some kind of, code. But on a wristband, it's usually an ID number instead.
Like on prisoners?
Exactly.
Or hospitals.
But I know from experience that prisoners don't get bands like this. Not in Clawville. It looks more
Yeah,
like
see?
something
A
from
hospital.
a hospital.
Yeah, maybe you're right, Zip. While we're at it, was it Dr. Bubo who gave you the tip-off to get out of the hop dog?
Yeah, it was. Why?
Thanks, Zip. You've helped us put some vital pieces into place.
Well, that's great.
Let's see.
Hey,
Go.
and
I'd go
help
see
me,
Bubo
Sonny.
again.
I don't want to rot in here or end up in the alley of the Hive.
We'll see what we can do.
You gotta help me.
Be glad I'm not charging you as an accomplice to murder here and now. Just keep your head down. Understand?
I will, Boss Bird. I will.
That's more like it.
Come on, give me a good one. Oh my God! Again.
So you're telling me you have no idea what this is?
It's a wristband. I see the same thing as you. This was the only thing left of the dead body. And me, you know me, they don't call me Sticky Fingers for nothing.
So you just took it.
Maybe for some blackmailing?
Who knows? Maybe it just hurt my sense of justice. I wanted to know who I buried.
You're a real bastard, Zip. A real first-grade bastard.
Should I say thanks? Thanks.
Just lay low, Zip. Real low.
Thanks for the advice, Sonny.
So where to next? Where did that wristband come from?
I got bad news, Marty. I only know one person who knows about medical stuff.
Bubo.
Oh, no. We were just there.
Sorry, partner. Bubo again.
All right, let's go see Bubo. I knew it. I knew we were gonna have to go see Bubo. He needs to answer
Hello,
some questions.
Ursula,
Well,
dear.
hello, Ursula.
Oh, what's the rush? Is there something wrong?
Wrong. Wrong. That dim-witted, insane, ragged old stinky owl. That's what's wrong.
Oh shit.
Whoa, whoa.
She
It's all
done
right,
pissed
Ursula.
off.
Just tell us what happened.
What happened? You happened. And Westler's goons. It was supposed to be the only day of the year we could have relaxed a little.
We're sorry, Ursula. You're right.
Like I care, Marty. I'm tired of this. Tired of the bitter old owl, and I'm tired of waiting.
And?
Never mind. I'm going. This time, I'm going for good.
Uh-oh.
Hang in there, Ursula. And if there's anything we can do to help.
Anything? Of course there is, my dear. I never want to see your faces again.
Ouch.
I'm gonna try to talk to the old owl. All right?
Good luck with that.
Oh, and Ursula, thanks for all you've done for us. With the car.
You know, I'm starting to regret it.
That was...
Rough.
Yeah, Ursula
Yeah.
ain't playing around. She's
But
gonna whoop your
understandable.
ass.
I only see Bubo once a year, and even that's way too much.
A lot of people feel the same about us.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, hello, sir. We need to talk.
Say, Bubo, about Ursula.
What about her?
Well, that's just it. What if she's not coming back? I'm a little worried about you, Doc. And you know that's not my style.
Well, don't worry, boys. The wind's blowing, The sun's shining.
And Ursula always comes back.
Exactly. There are things in the universe that are unchangeable.
Touching, but you should be prepared for the worst. I thought Molly was coming back too, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I trust Ursula, Sonny. What else can I do?
Well, to be honest, that's all you can do. What do you know about this wristband, Bubo?
Zip said they gave these to patients in hospitals. That's why we came back to you.
Something similar, yes, but not exactly the same. It's different.
And?
How different?
And what?
Well, what do you think? Where's this from?
How the hoot would I know, Sonny? What am I, some kind of psychic? That I put my hands on it and tell you?
Yes.
Okay, let's try another approach. Do you have any idea why Wessler's men were looking for Zip so hard?
I don't. How should I know? Why should I care?
He had to hide a body. The body of someone Wessler killed. The wristband is from the corpse.
Really?
That rang a bell, old owl.
Oh, I think it did.
Boys, if I'm right, you're in deep shit.
That's more like it.
Tell us, Bubo.
So, Wessler, the wristband, and a corpse, huh? It looks very much like I know the connection. Or at least I have a hunch.
Out with it,
Well,
owl
talk.
face.
Okay, don't peck me, chickens. Hobart Ibn Wessler has a relative who happens to be a resident at an insane asylum. The band is very likely from there.
Wait, a relative? What kind of relative?
Yeah. You don't know? I thought you were the detectives. Anyway, Ibn Wessler has a twin brother, Albert.
Albert Wessler.
You put it together very skillfully, Marty. Yes, Albert Wessler. He's a madman kept in solitary confinement.
Do you think he's the corpse? But why?
How the hell should I know that?
Thanks, Bubo. If what you told us is true, then this time we'll owe you one.
Will wonders never cease?
So, Albert Wessler. Which asylum do you mean, Bubo?
It's got some fancy long name. I don't remember, but I have a brochure. Let me find it for you.
Thanks, Bubo.
Well, here it is. Let There Be Peace Forever. Mental institution for ill and damaged minds. Quite a beakful.
Where can we find it? I've never heard of it.
It's a good 6-hour drive from Clawville. Maybe more. But you'll find everything in the brochure.
You're the best, Bubo. You finally proved useful.
Whew. Finally? Now get your chicken scratchers out of here while I'm asking nicely. Just one more thing.
What's that, Bubo?
If that someone was really Albert Wessler, the trouble's bigger than you think.
It's always bigger than we think, Bubo. We're used to it.
You don't understand. Ibn Wessler never loved and respected anyone in his life like he did his brother Albert.
So what?
Then the problem's bigger than we thought. A cornered rat bites.
Well, thanks for worrying about us, Doc. But there's no way back from here. Too far, too late.
We're like hounds, old man. Once we've caught someone's leg, we never let it go.
Who? Not while you're alive, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, goodbye then, fellas. And I wouldn't mind if you never visited me again.
The pleasure was all ours, Doc.
Zip
That
is
rat
rat.
you mentioned was Zip.
Should I be surprised or what? I knew it was him.
Yeah. Yeah, we knew you knew.
What did that old raccoon do this time?
Ibn was blackmailing him with something. That's what we wanted to ask you. Do you know anything about it?
I don't care about Wessler's dealings, Sonny. I patch up whoever winds up here, and I don't care if they're cops or gangsters. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Or gangster cops.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Or cop gangsters.
Oh, brother.
All right. Where can we go next? All right, let's head back to the office.
We had to gather ourselves, take a deep breath, and think over what we knew so far. What the chickens had I got myself into? What had I dragged Marty into? Moreover, what had we pulled the whole city into? This was going to be one of those cases that changed things forever. But I wasn't worried about myself. It didn't matter to me. Too many pieces had been plucked off this old rooster. But Marty's different. He's too good of a bird and too good of a cop to end up like me.
A secret twin brother? Sonny, I'm starting to feel like we're really in a detective novel. A cheap one.
Yeah, but, listen, Marty.
What is it, Boss Bird?
I think it's best if we go our separate ways.
What? Are you joking?
Gonna break up
I know
the,
you have a
the
weak
chicken
sense of humor,
police?
but there's
You
a
don't want to do
limit
that.
to everything.
I'm not joking, Marty.
Well, I certainly hope you are.
Whatever comes next, you don't need to be mixed up in it. You have someone to go home to.
Guys, damn it, Sonny. Can you hear yourself? What do you think? I endured all this to give up now? What do you take me for? No, pal. You're not getting rid of me so easily.
I just want you to keep your career and your life intact, you moron. Just accept it, shake my hand, and go home. Your wife, Laura's waiting for you.
One more word, Sonny, and I swear I'm gonna bash your beak in. I risked my life more than once tonight. You know why?
No. Why?
Because we're a team. We have been a team for almost a decade. I don't care what Blood Boil says or whatever's on a goddamn piece of paper. We're the Chicken Police, Sonny. And we always will be.
I'm sorry. You're right.
We're the
We're
chicken
gonna go to that
police.
insane asylum and wrap this shit up fast and clean. Yeah, just like you said, even if it kills us.
Thanks, Marty. Without you, I'd most likely already be sleeping the big sleep.
Birds of a feather flock together, right?
Like you say, partner.
Let's drop this before you start crying on me, okay?
I hope not.
You almost just did.
Clock off, Marty.
That's the spirit. The Sonny I know and hate.
All right.
What do you think, Marty?
What? You care what I think? You must have hit your head pretty bad.
Stop fooling around, Marty. I'm serious. So what do you think? About everything?
Well, I think we're in deep shit. But to be honest, Ibn Wessler is in deeper shit.
Do you think he really murdered his brother? But why? And what does it have to do with Natasha and the threats?
Doesn't add up yet. Something's missing. Let's visit the institution and try to find out what we can about this Albert Wessler fella.
Exactly. If he's the dead body, we've got to know what the motive was. If we can't, and if he's still alive, we gotta ask him directly.
And what do you think, Sonny?
I think Ibn, Albert, and Natasha are the three key players in this case, and that all of it has something to do with the brothel.
And the fact that Natasha used to be a courtesan?
Yeah, that too.
Listen, Sonny, about Molly.
Oh, just forget it, Marty, okay? She's not part of my life anymore. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Forget it. Let's concentrate on the case, and on making it out alive, and helping Natasha, too.
Whatever you say, Boss Bird. So you think Natasha's really in danger?
It could be, or she could even be behind everything.
No, you don't believe that.
I'm not sure what I believe, Marty.
All right.
Let's see. Things got mixed up at the brothel.
Possible suspects. Wessler? Natasha's secret. Damn. Alright, then it's gotta be A. Alright.
Natasha used to work there, that's obvious. And Ibn wanted to keep that a secret.
Alright, so now we need items. Wristband.
A secret, it seems. Somebody else had to pay for. Somebody died for that secret. Zip hid the body, but he kept the wristband. Who could it belong to? The dead body was almost certainly Albert Wessler, a resident of an insane asylum. But why did he have to die?
He knew something. All right. Still now have... Oh, here we go. We need to see this thing.
You're the best, Bubo.
Jamsy with the 18
proved
bits. Thank you
useful.
so much, ma'am. That is awesome of you. 555966. Let's dial that and see what happens. Oh, wait, hold on. What was that phone number again? 555966. Dial and see what happens. Okay. In that case, yep. Damn electrical interference. All right. What can we look at again?
You're the best, Bubo. You finally proved useful. Why did you keep that wristband? It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
So where exactly is this place?
A few hours' drive from here, in the middle of nowhere. It's a creepy old mansion, of course.
You think it's a good idea to go there? What if it's a trap?
Oh, it's a trap.
I told you can still go back.
Huh, wouldn't you love that? No such luck, boss. If I get killed or locked up forever in an insane asylum, that's gonna be on you.
Thanks, pal. I deserved that.
You still trust her?
I never trusted her, Marty.
I mean, you believe her?
I'm sure she was honestly afraid. People don't fake it that easy. But I can understand why she didn't tell us about her former profession.
Or how she knows Molly.
Yeah, that too. And the death of Deborah complicated things even more.
Hey, Sonny, she didn't seduce you, right?
Nah.
I mean, Natasha.
Ah, don't be stupid, Monty. My old ticker hasn't been beating for a long time. Not that way, anyway.
Yeah, all right, boss. So what do you think happened to the corpse?
Probably been eaten. Horrible to think
Centered
about, but
here.
even if half of what they say about the Hive is true, starvation, riots, arson, predation.
You're telling me. Makes my feathers stand on end when I think about what goes on in there. And we pretend we don't know about it. As if Roachtown isn't even part of Clawville.
This won't end well. I'm afraid soon Clawville's gonna burn once again. And because of its own foolishness.
Well, that's if another meat war doesn't break out first. 'Cause then, the whole wilderness will burn.
Lovely prospects, eh?
Either way, it was a damn clever move for Wessler to hide the body in Roachtown.
It's the only place no one will ever find it.
Like the belly of a burning ship.
Oh,
Yep.
I think that was an intentional red herring.
Sounds about right. Who'd have thought? I believed that little rat. I thought he'd changed. Idiot.
There's a point when it's too late to change, Marty. His past caught up with him. Whatever he did since then doesn't matter.
Not much.
Exactly. And that's the case with us, too. That's why I won't back down. Even though a voice in my head is screaming right now, leave it all to hell and have another drink.
Maybe we should do that.
Maybe we should.
Okay, so the picture is more or less clear. Ibn's got his brother killed because he learned Natasha worked in a brothel.
No, that could be the case, but I believe the roots go deeper than that.
Which we'd only learn if we talk to him. I mean, if the corpse isn't him, because then we'd need a medium.
Which would be exciting, but maybe it's enough if we ask the doctor who treated him.
That too, yeah. But where's the fun in that?
All right, can we have some
I've
troopers?
had enough stimulation for today.
All right. Can we go ahead and leave, or?
When all of this is over, I'm gonna go on that long journey.
Let me try this again.
Hello.
All right.
It's called the Let There Be Peace Forever Mental Institution for Ill and Damaged Minds. What can I do for you, sir? Or madam?
Well, I'd like to inquire about a patient who I believe is being treated at your institution. His name is Albert Wessler.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't give out that information if you don't have the password given to relatives. Do you have one?
I don't know.
Unfortunately, I don't have that. I'm not a relative. I'm calling from the Clawville Police Department.
Oh, I see. In that case, officer, I'd advise you to visit our institution personally. Our director and I would be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you, miss. I guess I'll do that.
It sounds like a trap.
We'll welcome you with open arms, sir. Have yourself a beautiful starlit night.
Oh, thanks. Goodbye.
See you soon.
That sounds like a trap.
So,
We have to go there.
the thought gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps aren't good enough for you?
Ha ha ha.
All right.
So where exactly is this place? So, I get the couch?
It'd be better if I called Lewis. He'll open up a room for you to sleep in.
Whew, great idea.
Oh God, what was Lewis's phone number? Let's look at our notebook here. People, where's Lewis at? 555-932? 555-932. Damn it. God, this thing. Alright, 1 second, guys. Alright, there we go. 5, 5, 5, 9, 3, 2.
Hey, Lewis, it's me again.
Oh, hello, Sonny. What's up?
Were you sleeping, pal?
Me? Oh, I wasn't. Anyway, I'm always at your service.
Would you open up a room for Marty?
Naturally, Sonny.
Thanks, Lewis. I'm
Lewis
not
is
even
off
gonna
the
say
hook.
it.
He's a little weird.
You owe me one. Again.
Yeah.
So where exactly? Who'da
Sorry for the mess, Marty. I rarely have visitors.
Don't worry about it, Sonny. I didn't expect anything else.
Thanks.
All right, let's grow. Not grow, go.
I slept like I used to sleep years ago. Like a miner or a soldier. Empty, dead tired. Then I saw Tessa, my darling little daughter. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't recall her face. I reached out to her, but she just kept getting further and further away. Then I saw Molly. But she wasn't real. Just the ghost of a memory.
Covered in red blood.
I'm here, I cried. But all I heard was laughter. Not hers. Who's there? Suddenly, she appeared. Natasha.
And her
Just stood there laughing.
beady green eyes.
But her eyes were cold. Then she said something. Painted red. Painted red. Painted red. That was just a dream, Sonny.
Painted
Nothing
red.
more. I looked at Marty and I saw the same thing in his eyes as he probably saw in mine. It's time to hit the brakes, to turn back, go home and forget about all of this. Of course, I stepped on the gas instead. Honestly, I wasn't expecting anything good, but this...
Ooh, just like a horror movie.
I was thinking the same.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Let's hope so.
Let's talk to the nurse.
Of all the great wild
Oh, it's a
ones,
giraffe.
Greetings, miss.
Is it really you?
What?
Well, yes.
Yes, it really is you. The chicken police.
I'm afraid so.
Of all that's furry and plumey, that's fantastic. Oh my goodness.
Miss, we'd like to ask...
Please, don't be scared. I'm just really excited. You know, I've read every book about you and your adventures, and I even collected newspaper articles when I was a little girl.
Indeed.
You can't imagine what an honor it is to meet you in person.
We really...
Oh God, oh God, oh God. Take a deep breath, Miranda. Take a deep breath.
Are you okay, miss?
It's
Yes,
Miranda.
I am. I just needed some air. So, dear detectives, Santino and Martin, what can I do for you?
Well, miss, we have some questions, if you don't mind.
I'd love to answer all of your questions, detectives.
All right. Well, let's start asking.
Say, miss, what can you tell us about this place?
Our institution was standing even before the Great Meat War, and during the war, it was transformed into a military hospital. Since then, we're relentlessly working on treating injured minds under the leadership of Dr. Quetzal, the famous specialist.
The place seems pretty empty. Do many people work here?
We have 32 residents and 7 nurses, including me. We also have a 3-person maintenance and cleaning staff, and, of course, the heart and soul of our institution, Dr. Quetzal himself.
I see. Now, this Dr. Quetzal, is he the director here?
Exactly. Director, scientist, researcher, patron, and doctor. And even a friend.
Quite a guy.
Really?
He certainly is.
Say, miss. So who is this Dr. Quetzal exactly?
He's a world-famous researcher of the mind, Mr. Featherland. He published countless books in the fields of psychology and psychotherapy.
Psycho... what?
Unraveling the mind. It's the most crucial mission of the century, Mr. McChicken.
That's
Mr. McChicken.
really good to know.
So this doctor's some celebrity, right? Does he usually meet, other important persons?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Well, like, Mr. Hobart Wessler, for example.
Ah, yes. That's something you should ask the doctor himself, but unfortunately, I don't think he has time right now.
Well, maybe
He's
he can make
swamped,
time.
is he?
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. He is very, very, very busy. All the time.
I thought so. Now, what can you say about this, miss? Have you, seen anything like it?
Of course. Our residents wear these for identification. But how did you come by it? They only wear them inside the institution.
Huh.
I
see.
Came across
The
it.
wristband does belong to one of our residents. But I'm afraid I'm not allowed to tell you more due to regulations.
What if I guess it?
Come on, Miranda. It's us, the Chicken Police.
I'm sorry, I can't.
What if we
Miranda.
mention the name?
This case is a matter of life and death. Lives are in your hands.
All right. All right. I'll do it. Albert Wessler. The patient's name is Albert Thaddeus Wessler.
Figures. Just as we thought.
Thank you, Miranda. We'll never forget this.
Please, don't make me blush. And don't tell anyone you heard it from me.
Oh, we won't.
Oh, your secret's safe,
I
man.
promise.
So when can we talk to Mr. Wessler?
He's dead.
I need to ask Dr. Quetzal. Please wait here.
Thank you.
All right. Do we dare talk? Got a mural. Is it missing any pictures?
This picture.
Well, it must have been made by one of the patients, so it's understandable.
It's the handiwork of our director.
Yeah, you can tell that was
He's
done
not
on
only a
purpose.
scientist, but he's a great painter too.
I see.
Oh.
Well,
I
it's
bet you
lovely to
that
have
little
a
piece of
hobby,
the
right?
poster
That's
or
right, Marty.
picture belongs here. In fact, it looks like there's some rips. Let me see something. Oh, it's a corner piece. And that is not missing a corner piece. Plus, it's in black and white.
This guy seems strangely familiar to me.
Is that Uncle?
You don't say. You've been treated here too. That would explain a lot.
Oh, don't be stupid. I'm serious. Take a closer look.
No.
Well?
No, it can't be.
It's Uncle.
Are you telling me it's him? M.B. Davis himself?
I'm sure of it, pal. It seems the gossip was true. The eternal king of jazz in a madhouse.
Oh, no. The poor devil. We should go to reception first. Let them know we're here.
Dr. Quetzal will see you. He's waiting for you in his office. Up the stairs, all the way down the hall, until the last door.
What a surprise. It's enough to mention Wessler's name and all the doors are open.
I wouldn't want to get mixed up in this, but do you think Albert is in danger?
Don't know, ma'am.
What do you mean?
We haven't heard from him since he disappeared, and we're really, really worried.
I see. We don't know yet, miss, but let's hope for the best.
Great Wild Ones protect him.
Where is he?
No idea, Marty.
The smell of all that's furry. I'll never get used to it.
Well, reptiles have a disgusting body odor, Marty, but they feel exactly the same about us.
Exactly. Great Wild Ones, you scared
You
the hell out of me.
snake.
I already sensed your arrival from afar. You know, snakes have a different sense of smell, and birds used to be our prey once upon a time.
Well, yeah. Luckily, we're living in civilized times.
Lucky. Please take a seat. How can I help you, gentlemen?
All right, hold on here.
Your office is rather Puritan. Simple, I mean.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, yes. I can't let my mind wander from my work. I only keep what's essential in my office.
I see. That makes sense. Why do you have bars on your windows?
Because it's a room like all the others, and I'm just an animal too, like all our residents.
With the significant difference of you being a doctor and not a patient, am I right?
It's not as big of a difference as you'd think.
It's a little creepy. Just saying.
An isle of reason in a sea of insanity.
Insanity is such a strong word, and it's mostly an abstract idea. Where does insanity start, and how long is one not insane? Interesting questions. Am I normal, or are you? Maybe neither of us.
You see, that's something I think about a lot nowadays.
If you like, I can give you an appointment.
No, thank you.
Oh, this is your chance, Sonny. Don't miss it. We're already here.
Marty, clock up.
All right, let's start talking.
To be honest, gentlemen, your visit is anything but a surprise. I could even say I was expecting it.
What an introduction.
Why is his voice
Please
changing?
forgive me. I have the bad habit of immediately getting into the middle of things. How very rude of me. My name is Dr. Sessuous Quetzalcoatl, but most call me Dr. Quetzal to keep it simple.
The name is Santino Featherland, and this is my partner, Martin McChicken, from
the Predatory Division of the Clawville Police Department. Your fame is one step ahead of you.
In other words, we
we're
are the
used to it.
shit.
Certainly.
We have some questions about one of your patients, if you don't mind. We'd like to talk to him, if that's possible.
Please be specific, Detective.
Look, Doctor, we're too tired to play cat and mouse. Not that snake and chicken sounds any better.
Very funny, I must say. Just what I expected from you two detectives.
We know you know it's about Albert Wessler, Ibn Wessler's secret twin. Ever since we've said his name, all the doors have miraculously opened. That's what we call a bullseye.
Well, yes. Why should I deny it? We're talking about a rather illustrious patient here, who's also a very particular medical case.
Now, that's much more interesting. So, are you willing to talk about him?
Because Albert, regrettably, has disappeared, and you are police detectives, I have no reason not to talk to you. Of course, I'm at your service, but you must understand.
To me, or does he sound like Count Dracula?
Disclose information about my patients.
Not even if it's a matter of life and death?
HIPAA.
Everything's a matter of life and death in here, Detective. This is a hospital, even if it's primarily for the mind, not the body.
Still, I'd like to give the impossible a try.
Please, Detective, just do your job, and I'll do mine.
All right, here we go.
How long was Albert a resident of the institution?
For quite some time. His first symptoms surfaced in his teens. Depression, panic attacks, and schizophrenia.
Was he brought here immediately after the first signs that something wasn't right?
You know, the biggest problem with an opinion on insanity is that animals are ashamed of it. That's the reason our institution stands out here in the middle of nowhere.
Because animals would rather hide what they're afraid to face.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
As far as I know, the Wessler family wasn't exceptionally wealthy.
Indeed, they were rather poor, but we offer our services gratis.
Then how do you sustain yourselves?
By the grace of the treasury of King Hector III, of course.
I wouldn't have
So the
guessed
king
that.
is paying it.
My family and the royal dynasty had always been on good terms, Mr. Santino.
What kind of a place is this exactly? I assume it wasn't built as an insane asylum.
It used to be a mansion. Construction started during the occupation in 622. Then it stood
Yeah,
empty
I kinda
for
figured he
almost a century, until finally
He's got that
it went to the crown
accent
of
and his voice
Clawville
gets deeper.
when Hector's great-grandfather took the throne. The rest is history.
How long have you been working here?
I've worked here for more than 30 years, but it's been in my family's possession for almost 150 years.
So this guy's ancient.
So if I count correctly, as soon as it went to the crown, it was seized by your family.
That's almost accurate, Mr. Featherland.
What a lovely inheritance. Tell me,
Madame
Doctor, do you
Zavas.
know Madame Zavas?
Just like everybody else, I've heard of her, but I never had the pleasure of meeting her in person. I'm sure she's an interesting case.
Oh, you can be sure about that. I'd gladly get you two together if I had the chance. A spare cell would suit her very much.
Huh.
Is that so?
As it turns out, she likes small, narrow, secret places.
Oh, I see.
Talking about the secret
What a
room that they found.
coincidence.
All right.
How long was Albert a resident of the institute?
For quite...
Dr. Quetzal's a real mystery. But I can turn that to my advantage. I just need to focus on the strangest pieces of the puzzle.
Strangest pieces of the puzzle. Here we go.
So when did Albert become a resident of your institute?
Albert and Hobart, or Ibn as you call him, arrived here almost exactly 4 years ago.
Almost exactly.
Could you describe that day more specifically?
It was not long after New Year's Eve, maybe the first week of the year, if I'm not mistaken. It was sleeting that day. Wind was banging incessantly on the windows. The power was going out for short periods of time.
What was your first impression of them?
I already knew the Wessler name. I knew who they were. Or at least I knew one of them, Hobart Wessler. He was famous. Gangster, moneylender, celebrity, lover.
And Albert?
He was new to me, an invisible gray ghost. The family had tried to keep his existence a secret.
Why?
Because they were ashamed of him, of course, Mr. Featherland. That's how it usually is.
What was your first impression of him?
He was silent, but observed everything that surrounded him. His eyes were constantly moving, never stopped for a second.
Was he afraid?
I wouldn't say so. It seemed to me that he wanted to move into our institution voluntarily. It looked as if he couldn't wait to be here, alone, locked up in silence and darkness.
Didn't you think of that as unusual?
Of course I did, but who am I to judge? It was rather special treatment.
All right. What kind of special
What kind
treatment?
of special treatment did Albert get?
You know, if an institution like ours has to accept a Wessler as a guest, there's bound to be some favoritism.
And complete secrecy, I guess.
Yes, but that's the case for all our patients, Mr. Featherland.
Of course. So in what way did he receive more than the others?
Basically, we don't admit anyone into our institution without a complete and thorough prior assessment. In the case of Albert, we put that aside.
So you didn't even know if he had anything wrong with him?
Initially, no. He was more of a guest than a patient.
All right. How did you see Albert when you first met? How did Albert relate to you?
Do you think he was a threat to others?
He didn't seem like that at first. He was fragile, frail, overwrought. I would have labeled him as a threat to himself, but not to others.
And later, when you came to know him better?
Albert had certain seizures. We found that out quite soon in that surprisingly cold winter. During those times, his personality distorted. He became almost someone else entirely, almost unrecognizable.
Who? Who did he become?
Are you telling me Albert had multiple personalities?
We found out very quickly that there was no other reason for the cause of his seizures. He had a cold and calculating personality who sometimes, especially on stormy days, took the reins over their shared mind.
That's
He had
crazy.
these seizures from the beginning.
Yes, Mr. Featherland, but they started to intensify after Albert left our institution for the first time.
He did what? Left the institution? More than once?
Oh, yes, Mr. Featherland. Albert left the institution on several occasions until the last time, when he failed to come back.
Quetzal's not only very observant, but he's addicted to details. I must focus on that if I want to get closer to the truth. Focus. Addicted to details.
Addicted to...
When and why did Albert leave the institution for the first time?
It was about 2 years ago. Mr. Hobart Wessler appeared and demanded we let his brother go free. Naturally, we obliged. We had no idea if we'd ever see him again.
But you did.
He returned the same day. Albert was ecstatic. He was unrestrained. I could almost say happy.
That was unusual for him?
I had never seen him like that before, Mr. Featherland. He just
Oh,
smiled
sorry
and
about that,
stared
guys.
at the empty
Long day.
wall for hours.
Did he ever tell you what happened to him outside?
Of course he did. Albert and I had a good relationship. He was working on a painting for his brother.
Where
Was
is
it a
that
painting of a lovely lady cat?
Oh, exactly.
Oh.
So you already knew about that.
Yes, Dr. Quetzal, I've seen it.
All right. So we got an answer there.
So Albert left on many occasions to continue working on the painting.
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. Every time he came back, he was like a different person. But unfortunately, his seizures also multiplied and became more dangerous.
More dangerous?
Albert was hurting himself. And on one occasion, he even tried to hurt me. It was unprecedented. It seemed his confined personality was taking over their shared mind entirely, piece by piece.
Do you think the painting caused it?
Not the painting, Mr. Featherland.
Then who?
But its subject.
Oh,
Exactly.
the cat.
He was obsessed, right until that fateful day when he returned to us for the last time.
What exactly happened that day, Doctor?
It wasn't Hobart who brought his brother back that day, but two of his gorillas.
The two that
Not
we shot out on the
literally,
road,
I
right?
mean. And Albert was in a terrible, terrible state.
What happened to him?
I don't like to talk about that, Mr. Featherland.
It could be vital to the case, Dr. Quetzal. Don't back down.
Oh, you're right. There's no use turning back now. So, Albert's tongue was torn out, or cut off,
What?
I don't know exactly. And he was blinded in one eye, or rather, one of his eyes was missing entirely.
So you're saying Albert was brought back horribly mutilated?
Yes. And they didn't give any explanation as to what had happened. They simply told me it was some kind of accident.
Dr. Quetzal is cold and professional, but he's also very confused. Maybe it's cruel, but I must exploit his vulnerability if I want to learn everything about Albert. Focus, confused.
Let me see here. I'm gonna go with. Let's go with
Maybe
this
it's
one.
not easy for you to talk about it, but did you examine his wounds thoroughly?
I'm not that kind of doctor, Mr. Featherland, but even I could determine his tongue was either cut out or bitten off, and his eye was gouged out. He also had several broken bones.
But there's no doubt it wasn't an accident.
I think he was tortured.
I don't believe it was.
I'm going with
Mr.
being tortured.
Featherland.
I totally agree. Concentrate, Doctor. What do you think happened to Albert?
I'm sure it was Hobart.
Yeah, that's
he
what I'm
ordered
thinking.
his men to mutilate poor Albert.
Over maybe
But
trying to
why
have an
would he
affair
do
with the
that?
cat.
Maybe Albert saw something he could accidentally reveal.
To whom? The four walls? A couple of crazies? You?
To anyone, Mr. Featherland.
I don't think it's that simple, Doctor. But thank you for your honest opinion.
You're welcome, Detective.
What happened then? How did Albert disappear?
A few weeks later, Hobart came to visit Albert one more time. Albert had been in terrible condition by then. We even had to transfer him to another cell, a more safe one.
What did Hobart do during the visit?
He didn't do anything. He just sat and watched his brother, who was in an almost vegetative state by then.
Couldn't you manage to draw anything out of him? You or Hobart?
Nothing. For a while, he was trying to signal something. Perhaps he was too afraid. And most likely his fingers had been broken too, so he couldn't even write.
Do you think Hobart could have killed Albert?
It's horrible to say it, but I'm sure of it.
How did he disappear in the end? Did someone come for him?
That's what's most eerie about it all, Mr. Featherland. He simply disappeared. His door, which only I had a key for, was open.
Did anyone see anything?
Of course not.
No one. We interrogated the staff, even the patients. He simply vanished off the face of the wilderness. We don't know what happened to him.
Unfortunately, I have a hunch. Thank you, Doctor. You've been a great help.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could be of help. But please, I now must attend to my work.
We understand, Doctor. Thank you.
What'd I get? Yo, 5! Yes! My first 5. Sweet.
That's quite shocking information.
I think you understand why we kept it a secret. If it wasn't for Mr. Wessler's demand, we'd never let any of our patients walk freely outside our institution.
Then the accident happened.
Accident? Ha! We didn't believe it, not for a second. After Albert came back to us, horribly mutilated, he was different.
Different how?
If someone got one of his eyes poked out and his tongue torn
Hear no evil,
out,
see no evil,
he'd
say
be
no evil.
different, but not like this. Albert was a different person.
We believe you, Doctor. So, can we take a look at Albert's cell?
I'd rather call it his room. Mr. Wessler lived in exceptional circumstances.
Thanks to the Wessler name, I guess.
Yes. Well, we try to make all of our patients stay as comfortable as possible, but Albert certainly enjoyed special favoritism.
I hope you don't mind if we take a look around in there.
That's not going to bother anyone.
All right, let's go take a look.
Well, that's surprising.
I've never seen a cell like this before, that's for sure. I wouldn't mind living here myself.
It seems that being a Wessler gets you privileges.
And a healthy dose of danger.
Mostly that, yeah. Let's take a good look around. I'm sure we'll find some answers here. I can almost smell them.
Well, I smell paint, ink, plaster, some kind of oil, aging paper, slight smell of rat, and great expectations.
What the dickens?
Unmistakable. Yeah.
This place is bad for you, pal. But if you've already jump-started your beak holes, then sniff out the solution.
I'm on it, Boss Bird.
Alrighty. Painting.
The style. It's very familiar to me.
You've been lonely for far too long, huh?
Not funny, Marty.
It is, a little. So this isn't...
There's the piece.
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
Creepy mural. Let's check.
No way! Is this some kind of puzzle?
I don't think so. But we could still find something important here. A pattern, a sign, anything.
Thank you, ghouls. Yeah, it looks like people are disappearing on me. The game's getting pretty slow. It's alright. We're gonna see about continuing it tonight. But, yep, thank you so much for the alert. Oh, draw a line. Okay. So here, here. Doo-doo. So I'd... Huh. Oh, no worries, ghouls. No worries at all. So what am... There's eyes? Alright, let's try that. Well, that didn't work. Huh. Alright, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. It says similar possibilities. There's nowhere for me to go. There's these eyeballs. There's a house. There's a cat with a hat on it. There's the girl. There's a bat. Draw a line. What am I drawing a line to? Writing desk. Let's take a look here.
Identical twins. And looking at it, they may have easily loved the same woman. Two men and one woman. Nothing good ever comes of that.
Nope. Love triangle.
Well, I wouldn't say that exactly.
Of all the wild ones, Marty, please, stitch up your beak, okay?
Just use your imagination, old bird.
All right.
Look at that. A letter. Scribbles, newspaper articles, study papers, poems. Perfect chaos.
Just like the troubled mind of a troubled fella.
Yeah, but there's still a kind of order in it. It's just too intricate for you to comprehend.
If you say so, boss.
Let me go. I don't think there's anything else I can look at. All right. A handful of waffles.
You know, I don't think he had it so bad in here.
You mean apart from being separated from everyone you love in an ancient mansion filled with madmen?
You're right.
As always.
Okay, so let's look at...
Identical twins. And looking at it, they may have easily loved the same woman.
I know I don't exist. I know I don't exist.
Albert was madly in love with Natasha and would have done anything for her. I'm afraid he did exactly that.
All right, so we solved that.
What do you make of this?
Apart from the fact the guy was totally insane? I don't know. What should I?
That maybe we've been chasing the wrong person all this time, Marty.
What do you mean?
Everything will be revealed soon.
Why do you have to be so melodramatic all of a sudden?
If I'm right, this'll flip the whole case upside down.
What's that, Sonny? A blurb from some horrible novel?
I just have to think things through before I come to any hasty conclusions, Marty.
Ugh, you're killing me. So, what now? Where to?
Back to Clawville, where we can finally put all the pieces together.
You're driving me crazy. But all right, let's go home.
How long was Al?
Here we go.
What can you tell us about the woman in the photo we saw in Albert's room?
Do you mean Miss Natasha Katsenko?
Why, yes, I
Well,
do.
Yes. I don't know much about her, but everyone heard her name and her voice around here.
Did she ever visit this place?
Never. But if you ask me, Natasha probably didn't even know Albert was a resident of our institution.
And Albert, did he mention her often?
Constantly. It was obvious he had an affection for Miss Katsenko, but I wouldn't have thought for a moment he could escape because of her.
I wouldn't jump ahead, Doctor. Something else could be behind Albert's disappearance.
Do you think so? All the signs clearly indicate this.
Maybe they do, Doctor, but in my line of work, logic's not always the best advisor.
In 99% of cases.
Exactly. But this one typically belongs to the remaining 1%.
If you say so.
All right. I think.
So, detectives, have you found what you were looking for?
I'm afraid we have, Doctor. And more.
I wouldn't dare to say I'm happy to hear it, but I'm glad to be of service to you.
Well, thanks, Doc.
I hope I don't offend you by saying I hope we're not going to meet anytime soon.
Nah.
Not on account of either of our jobs, am I right?
Exactly.
All right. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to Clawville. Figure this case out.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Oh, these motherfuckers are back.
Take them out. My car won't last much longer.
Don't worry, Sonny. I was born to do this.
All right, what do we got?
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
Come on. Come on, stupid.
Or what? Where did you learn to shoot?
God, I hate this. This is cheesy. Cheesy as hell.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow. Are you blind or what? Where did you learn to shoot?
Ah! Why do I keep failing? Need to aim for those tires.
Are you blind or what? Where did you learn to shoot?
All right, got him. Thank God. All right. Whew. Those
Whew. Well,
cheesy
that
but
was
good.
close.
A little too close for my taste. And it only strengthens my belief. Wessler is desperate. He knows if we survive, he's done for.
Well, come on. What did you work out? Will you tell me already?
Sure. Let's put the picture together, piece by piece.
All right. See if I know what I know.
Let's start from the beginning. So, we got a case.
Natasha. The clue would be fatal love? No. Natasha's secret. No? Oh, maybe Deborah's dead. Photo. Natasha wanted us to find the painting for her. I know that can't be it, so it's gotta be...
Natasha tried to show us the painting.
Okay, so clue.
And that painting would have shown us the way. To Ibn and Albert Wessler. Albert painted Natasha, so he met her on more than one occasion.
Aha!
Which made Albert fall in love with Natasha. And on a fateful night, he killed his brother so he could take his place in secret and win Natasha's heart.
Oh.
So what happens now?
The inevitable, Marty. We're going to the Wessler mansion to confront Ibn with the facts.
You mean Albert, right?
Yeah, exactly. And of course, Natasha.
Do you think she knew about it?
Something stinks, Marty. The whole case seems too intricate.
Too many coincidences, right?
Well, well, after 10 years, you did learn something, didn't you?
9.
You're right.
Huh.
What?
You just laughed, Sonny.
What? No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I snorted.
No, you laughed.
Ah, just leave it, Marty.
I'll be telling this to my grandchicks.
All right, pal, that's enough.
Okay. So, Albert fell madly in love with Natasha and decided to have her for himself.
And his best chance was to trade places with Ibn Wessler.
So that's why the torn out tongue.
So he couldn't identify himself.
Ibn couldn't squeal even if he wanted to.
What a
So switch
diabolical
personalities.
plan.
More like insane.
But why the messages then? Why the threats? Albert got what he wanted. He could have got away with it.
I'm not a psychologist, Marty, but remember what the doctor told us. Albert has a seriously injured mind and a split personality. I think his two identities were at war with each other.
So the messages were written by one of his personalities, consumed by jealousy?
Something like that, Marty. But we can only learn the whole truth from him.
You're right. So, are we going or what?
Let's get out
We're
of
going,
here.
Marty, to finally finish what we started.
Well, if
All
there's
right, so we
anything
got
you'd
a
like
good
to
little
do
turn of
before,
events
do
here.
it now, boss. You won't have a chance later.
You're right, Marty. It's time to wrap everything up.
Hello, Lewis.
Hey, Lewis. You weren't awake all night because of us, were you?
I've never been this excited, Sonny. Seriously, it is a great honor to be part of the team. What is it?
You, Lewis, you don't stutter anymore.
What?
Just now, you didn't stutter. Not even a little.
Oh. I must be exhausted.
Oh,
it happens
wait.
Sometimes.
And it's back.
So, thanks again, Lewis. You always get us out of trouble.
Come on, boys. Don't even mention it. It is me who is grateful to be a part of an adventure of the chicken police.
Maybe the last one, too.
Hey, Sonny. Don't spoil his mood. He's so cute.
Pardon?
Nothing.
What?
I just realized. Ibn at the Tsar Club.
Yes, Marty. Albert's been Ibn for a long time now. Do you remember what Natasha said about him?
That he's been acting strange recently?
Exactly. Like he's not himself anymore.
It was
Oh.
almost hitting us in the face, huh?
Don't blame yourself, Marty. We couldn't have figured that out just by ourselves. The whole story's too twisted for that.
Well, it's how we make our living, Sonny. And I'm sure
Hey,
we'll have
Joanna,
20 more twists
waifu,
and
how you
cases to
doing, man?
come.
Thank you for coming
Who
by. How
knows,
you
Marty?
doing?
It's not up to us. It's mostly not up to us, in fact.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Just trying to
right.
finish this game up for the night, and we may even start a new one.
Do you think the asylum was in on it?
Great to hear that, ma'am.
Covering up Albert's disappearance?
You know that reptiles give me the creeps. One of them even set fire to that ship. But oddly enough, the doctor seemed honest to me.
He seemed like a patient to me. Seriously, I thought everyone was crazy in that place.
Yeah. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process, he doesn't become a monster.
Are you still talking about the doctor?
Good question.
Maybe.
So, what's the plan? We shove the letter and our theory in his face and see what happens?
Yep.
Something like that, Marty. I think our presence will be enough for the truth to come out.
I really hope you're right, Boss Bird.
We have no other choice. So I hope so, too.
Do you think it's a love triangle? I mean, could Natasha love Albert as well?
Good question, Marty. But I don't think so. When I first spoke to Natasha, she told me she loved Ibn in her own way.
In her own way, huh? And could she love two rats in her own way?
Maybe. Maybe she even suspected the truth, but didn't dare admit it, even to herself.
Oh, wow. We got ourselves a love triangle.
So, what do you think, now that it's clearer?
I don't know, Marty, but I believe Natasha didn't mean to be bad. Not intentionally, at least.
I'm not as sure of that as you are, boss. But we'll find that out pretty soon, I guess.
I think Natasha was very much aware that wherever she goes, disaster follows her. But it's not her fault, and she can't do anything about it. There are people like that.
Really? You don't say. Someone
There is an
remarkably
awful
similar
lot
came
of
to mind
dialogue in
right
this game.
now.
You mean me, right?
Who can even read minds?
Maybe you're right, Marty. Maybe you're right.
All right.
Okay, so when you feel we can leave, just point to the place on the map and we'll be off.
Thanks, partner. I'll do that.
All right. It's time to go. Boom. I think we're going to finish this up.
The sun was shining, and all the ducks were in a row. I felt ready. The pieces of the grand puzzle were laid out on the table. I just needed to piece them all together. A revealing glance or a careless word, and I'd have the answer. I knew we were in the right place. I knew it was nearly over. Was Natasha really just a victim? Or did she know everything? Was she controlling the puppets from behind the curtain? Well, if you don't know where to go straight ahead. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything and anything. All right, let's see what happens.
Here I am, Natasha. I hope you're waiting for me.
Furry gods. I knew he was rich, but wow.
Half the city is in his hands, Marty, and half the Council of 12.
Damn.
I think we'll catch a big fish today.
Don't count your chickens. I'm sure Wessler's expecting us, and Natasha too, I hope.
You hope?
If I'm right, she could be our only chance of survival.
Lovely prospects, huh?
I've had worse.
Really? What the hell is it? Water tower? Turret? A frickin' lighthouse?
I think it's a monument to an enormous ego, Marty.
Well, anyone who builds a tower this big must be trying to compensate for something.
Maybe.
Or he just has too much dough.
Alright, let's go ahead and go on in the entrance.
Hey, not so fast, chickens. Please excuse my partner. He didn't mean to be rude, it's just his terrible habits, as you may already know. Yeah, not as long as I'm here, boys.
We'll see about that, furball.
Yeah.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in.
Funny, I don't recognize them.
Well, maybe if they had some guns with them? Tommy guns?
Oh yeah, now I remember. The two suckers in the luxury van you shot to pieces.
Twice.
Exactly.
What are you doing here, chickens? Would you like us to finish what we started?
Yeah,
We'd love to
bring
have
it on.
fun with you boys, but we need to talk to your boss. And while we're at it, the lady of the house is also expecting us.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so horny.
In that case, I guess there's no reason for us to waste your precious time. Is that right, Gabriel? Get the hell out of our sight while there are still feathers on your skin, chickens.
Easy, pal. We're not even here anymore. Until next time, boys.
Deuces, bros.
This must lead to Wessler and Natasha's suite.
Well, let's get the big guns out and kick the door down.
Uh-oh.
No need for that, Marty. We'll wait until they invite us in, like real gentlemen. Then maybe we'll need the guns. But I hope it won't come to that.
Oh, my trigger finger's itching, Sonny. Someone's gotta pay.
Someone's
Relax,
got to pay the
Marty.
price.
Someone is gonna pay. Tonight.
Yeah, just don't let it be us.
Hello, Olivia.
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. Hello, Olivia. Sweetie.
Wow.
Get lost.
What did you say, ma'am?
Turn around and get the hell out of here now, if you want to make it out with feathers intact.
Come on, Olivia. Don't worry about us. We know what we're doing.
Martin,
Huh?
don't you get it? You have to get out of here or you'll be in danger, and also her.
Do you mean Natasha? Please calm down, miss. We have to talk to Mr. Wessler and Miss Katsenko.
You really don't understand, do you?
No, not exactly. Oh, shit. There he is. Oh.
What do they not understand, Olivia?
Well, hello, ma'am. All up in your nightgown and shit.
So, what is it exactly that our guests don't understand?
I was trying to tell the detective that Mr. Wessler's very tired.
Well, those
and
are
doesn't
the
welcome
chicken
guests
police.
This early. He gets rather irate if he's being disturbed at this hour.
I'm sure Mr. Featherland and Mr. McChicken can wait here while Ibn refreshes himself. I'll entertain them until then.
Thank you, Miss Katsenko.
Please, Sonny. I thought we've already discussed this. Call me Natasha.
Okay.
Please, Natasha, can we talk to you in private?
Martin,
It's all right, Olivia.
Yeah, Olivia,
These
stay out of
gentlemen are my
this.
friends.
Yes, Miss Katzenko.
The truth is, Ibn isn't really in a good shape today, gentlemen. He's rather furious. Are you sure this can't wait?
You commissioned us, Natasha, and we barely escaped with our combs intact.
So you know who left the threats?
Yep.
Oh, we know much more than that, Natasha. We even know where you used to work. We talked to Madame Zavas.
Oh, damn
Wild
it.
gods.
Why didn't you tell us?
Do you think it's easy for a woman to talk about such
Uh-oh.
things that she used to
Damn,
be?
Dizzy, with the raid of 7 people,
Along
thank
with
you
Molly.
so much, sir.
So you know.
That is
Yeah, I know,
freaking
Natasha.
awesome.
I also know
Holy
all this was a
crap.
trap.
Believe me, I tried to handle things the least painful.
That is awesome.
You
That
won't
is
even
really,
try.
really awesome. Oh, Aquacats with the resub 5 months in a row. That is awesome as well.
Cold, stiff.
Holy crap, that is just awesome.
A price
For
worth
everybody
paying?
coming to the channel.
Not think I had anything to do with that.
Oh, no problem,
You
Damn
just
Dizzy.
cannot.
I don't know, Natasha.
Yeah, I'm doing all right, and I will always
tell me,
continue to
what
support
is going
channels.
on?
Have to know.
Smurfette21, thank you so much for coming in the raid.
Excuse me for making you wait, detectives.
For everybody coming, I do appreciate it. I'm trying to finish up this game called Chicken Police. It's kind of a noir
Mildly.
kind of
I
game.
was just telling the
So,
gentleman that you were exhausted, my dear.
I hope you
and
guys
we
can
should
enjoy the
come
last
back
few parts of it.
another time.
This is the final part.
Oh, honey, no need for that.
It is a
My door's always
crazy
open to
game,
the
to
legendary chicken
say
police.
the least.
Please, come on in, guys. Let's talk in my room.
Then this way.
And like I said, it's just it's so awesome to see you guys all. I really do appreciate it.
Please,
If I do finish this game, I am on till midnight tonight. I am going to start a new game. It will be a fairly quick one.
Whatever you like.
But we'll see how much time we have to see how this
Please,
ends.
follow me, gents.
Lead on.
Thank you so
Blackwater.
much, Smurfette21, for the
So
follow.
long,
I
sweetheart.
really appreciate it, ma'am.
Goodbye.
And you know what? I can also see about sending you a follow as well. There you go. I have immediately followed. That is great. All right, so I guess I didn't hear that part, so I guess we're leaving.
You know, I had a dream before we came here. I saw Natasha with a bloody
Oh, no,
mouth,
never a problem, ma'am.
red
Never a
claws.
problem.
And? What does that
I'm
tell
just
you?
grateful you guys came
I
by.
don't know, Marty. I admit it. I haven't been this on edge for a long time.
I'm just angry. Truth is, not
I'm gonna
entirely
try
sure
Damn
why.
Dizzy. I really
Your
am.
sense of justice kicking in.
More
But
like
you
my
sending the
sense
raid
of
and the
don't
follows
fuck with
and
the
the
chicken
and the
police.
resub just made my night. It's always great.
I tried to warn you.
Thanks, Olivia?
All right. Well, she's not having it. Oops. All right. Let me see here. Let's check our book of.
Identical twin.
All right. That's not what we're looking for.
Huh.
She's real.
All right. It's not letting me do
There she
anything.
is. This place is incredible, but it kind of gives me the creeps.
Because you know what lies behind the beauty.
With Natasha, too?
I haven't decided yet.
Let me see here. Walls.
It's like the vegetation's trying to suffocate these beautiful walls.
Maybe it will. Maybe in 100 years, nothing will be here but plants. An endless, planet-sized jungle.
That's quite a dark thought.
Yeah, it is.
All right. I am really not sure what I need to be doing right now. So let me go ahead and look at my clues. Albert is IMB wrestler himself, the Madman. Okay. I don't know why I can't see any of that. We're missing 2 people. Alright, it won't let me go anywhere. I can't talk to her.
Come on, Sonny. Deep breath. Pull yourself.
I tried to warn you.
Thanks.
Okay, so I've already talked to her.
Olivia?
I don't know why it's not allowing me to... Alright, there we go. Let's go upstairs. There we go. Sweet. Alright, we need... Oh, the painting. Is it missing a piece? Ah, there's the piece. There's the piece.
Painting.
It's beautiful and rather provocative. Almost makes my comb stand up.
I'm not surprised.
But the corner is missing.
Can I put it together?
You're right, Sonny. You're quite the observer.
You don't know. Well, if you're interested, we know exactly where it is.
I happen to have it.
Really? It's here with us.
What?
An insignificant little piece, isn't it? But there's an exciting cat scratch on it.
Ah.
More like a rat scratch, because it's a monogram.
A.W.
Albert Wessler.
Albert Wessler.
Which is
He's
you.
a great painter. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Enough. Out with it already. What are you trying to say? I have no time for your childish charades.
Easy, Wessler. We'll get to that in a bit.
Doink.
It's unbelievable how much...
Hold on. Will it let me...
I'm not surprised painting it drove Albert crazy.
Alright. Let's take a look one more time around the room. Farewell from the Fowls. That just sounds hideous. It's got great music for this game. Alright, let's talk to him.
What do you want to know? I've heard you've been through a rather eventful few days.
Oh, you have rather good informants.
Yeah, that's true. I should tell you, I see and hear everything that happens in the city. And you are exceptionally resilient. No offense.
None taken. But tell me, are we going to flatter each other for a long time, or are we finally done with the courting?
Straight to the point. I like it. Yeah, so let's continue like that, shall we? What do you want? How dare you intrude upon me in my own house?
Oh,
Intrude
forgive
upon
us.
you?
Our moral compass has been confused a little bit after someone tried to kill us several times in the last 48 hours.
Oh yeah,
With
he's a lying
fire,
little rat,
with
man.
machine guns. I could
He's
go
actually a
on.
split personality.
And while we're at it,
Turns
you
out he had
can
a twin
answer
brother.
Some of our questions.
And his
If
twin
you've
brother
nothing to hide, you
is
have
him.
nothing to fear.
And then we'll just leave you alone.
Turns out this is a
All right.
love triangle.
I'll go along with your childish little game. I would have had a long and tedious day ahead of me anyway. So, can we start?
With pleasure, Mr. Wessler.
All right, let's do this.
I have no idea what she sees in you, but Natasha's been seriously worried about you.
Yeah, she, really worries more than usual, but it's understandable. Those disgusting messages.
Disgusting, all right. Do you know why that word exactly? Why did they write that specific word everywhere?
And then for all you guys new here, the
Since,
word
you've been
was
to the
whore.
Nile, I guess you know the answer to your question.
Didn't it bother you, Wessler? What Natasha used to do? Surely it must have upset you.
Guess we're trying to bring
Why?
out the
Did it upset you
different
when you discovered
personality.
your wife did the same thing?
What did you just say?
Oh shit.
What did you think, chicken? That I didn't know? Yeah, don't make me laugh. I know about everyone who ever set foot in that place. I can even tell you who Molly's regulars were, if you're interested.
Whoa.
You son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, it's about ready to get hairy.
Yes, detective?
Not yet.
You're right, Marty. It's not worth it.
You're funny.
Almost got
you know
down
that?
to throwing cocks.
About the painting.
Yeah. My brother Albert made it. He's a great talent, but, still, he's a rather troubled individual.
Such self-criticism.
What did you say?
My
Saying
partner means
self-criticism.
that you and your brother are very much alike. Identical twins, if I'm not mistaken.
See, hinted at the split personality.
What does that have to do with the painting?
We'll get to that. Don't worry, Mr. Wessler. So Albert made the painting at your request, is that right? And the one that's in Natasha's room in the Tsar, too.
Yeah, exactly. Is that a crime?
No, it's not a crime in itself. This picture, it's rather strange, you know?
Why do you think so? It's just me, Natasha, and my brother.
The photo doesn't tell much in itself, yes. But if you already have the right information, suddenly it starts to talk.
Really?
He fell in love with her, didn't he?
Who'd you mean?
He did.
Albert, of course. He fell in love with Natasha. All those sessions while he was painting the pictures. Were you there every time?
You mean, me?
Yes, you.
No, I mean, while Albert was painting, yeah, but I wasn't there all the time. Albert was there, all along.
And you think he could have fallen in love with Natasha? That's why he escaped? What do you think happened to him? Who tore out his tongue?
I have no idea.
Uh-oh.
Did Natasha know
Truth is coming out.
about what happened to your brother?
No, of course not.
Do you love beautiful things, Wessler?
Why do you ask that? Yeah, of course.
You were afraid of losing her, weren't you? To him.
Stop. Enough. If you want to ask something, ask clearly. Don't play with me. You understand?
We're just doing our job.
Then do it clearly. And quickly. Yeah, I'm really starting to lose my patience.
Mm-hmm. All right, Albert's letter.
We visited Albert's cell and found something he seems to have forgotten to take with him in his great hurry.
That's a big mistake.
A classic, even.
What the hell are you babbling about?
This is Albert Wessler's love letter to Natasha.
More like a confession.
In which he tells her he's capable of doing anything for her, even the most horrible things.
As in killing somebody.
This letter doesn't prove anything at all. Albert is mad. Insane. He's not normal. No one would believe his word, don't you understand?
But they believe yours, right? Because you're not Albert Wessler. You're Hobart Ibn Wessler, aren't you? How good it feels to be in his skin.
How dare you?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
tell him, Sonny.
Calling him out.
I'm getting tired of this.
You're just a cheap fake, Albert. You couldn't follow in your brother's footsteps even if you wanted to. No matter how hard you tried, you couldn't get Natasha either. Am I right?
What? What did you just say?
She hates you, doesn't she? She doesn't know. She doesn't understand why. But she hates you. It's instinctive.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit. We're
what do
calling
you
him
know?
out.
What could you possibly know?
It is
about
in a way,
suffering
yeah.
and
It is in a
loneliness
way.
and the darkness?
Very much so.
What could you know about hate? Huh?
It's just a little more risque. A little bit more, you know, I want to say noirish. Yeah, it'll get under your skin. If you play it long enough, you'll love it. And this is just the finishing of it. Here we go. Oh shit, we got a gun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Albert is an imposter. He's not who he says he is, and might not even know who he really is. I have to concentrate on this first, to soften him up, and to avoid us being shot in the gizzard, of course.
Oh shit, here we go. He's got a gun.
What were you thinking, Albert? How long did you think you could keep it up?
Until the end of my life, if needs. Yeah, I cared about nothing except for her to love me. Not for who Ibn was, but for who I am.
Why did you think that would happen? Everybody noticed the change.
Yeah, I knew it would be hard, Santino.
Yeah, you would
but
love
I
it.
also knew animals see what they want to see.
Yeah.
I didn't have to behave
Kind of like the
on
old
Ibn.
gangster.
They only had to believe I'm him.
Kind of like, yeah. I like the noir part of it. Why did you decide to take your brother's place?
Why did you decide to take your brother's place?
'Cause that's who she loved.
As you're curious, from the moment I laid eyes on Natasha for the first time. But I had to convince myself that this was the only way.
You've never talked about your feelings for Natasha with your brother, am I right?
Are you insane? Yeah, Ibn would have had me killed immediately. And no one would ever know.
So instead, you've done the same thing, haven't you?
And you sent him
What
to go
a
get
comfortable
eaten.
excuse.
Comfortable? Do you think all of this was just some kind of cruel game for me? I had to destroy the person I loved and respected the most.
Cry me a river.
Yeah, you know, there's only a thin, fragile membrane between love and hate. If anything touches it, it tears immediately. You felt like this before, haven't you? Yeah, I can see it in your eyes.
You can analyze me until the sun goes down, Wessler, but you won't get far with that.
Yeah, evasive answer. So I'm right.
All right, we need to keep him calm, just enough not to shoot us. I'm kind of curious. I want to know why he had to be mutilated. Why couldn't you just kill him immediately?
Why did you have to mutilate Ibn? Why didn't you just kill him immediately?
That's an interesting question, you see, but the answer is exceptionally simple. No matter how strange it is for you to understand, I loved my brother.
Weird way of showing your love, Albert.
You can't understand that. He was my everything, the only one who was close to me. Until I met Natasha.
She took your brother's
The way you
place
say
pretty
that
quickly,
name.
didn't she? There's not much room in your heart, as I
Natasha,
see it.
instead of
Yeah,
Natasha.
you're understanding the situation, detective, but you know, very well it's not that simple. Ibn was my brother. I loved him despite all of his flaws and foul, petty lies. And that's why I couldn't kill him.
Not immediately, you mean?
Unfortunately, tearing out his tongue wasn't enough. Yeah, I must admit I've underestimated him.
And poking out his eye?
Oh, that was just an accident, Mr. Featherland.
An accident?
Just an accident? You're a dirty, clucking son of a vermin, Albert.
Wow.
Please, don't be vulgar, Sonny. It's too dangerous in your current situation, and doesn't even suit you.
Right, so let me see. Let me see.
Does it make you
There we
happy
go.
to control others, Albert?
I was never the type. Not until I become one with my brother. He was different. He lived for this. He wanted to rule everything he set his gaze upon.
Haven't you done the same with Natasha?
I did, detective. Yeah, exactly the same. And that's when I started to become one with my brother.
Do you mean before brutally mutilating and killing him?
Yeah. Long before that.
All right, so he got his admission. What makes you think? So what,
would
you
you
have
have
done,
done if Natasha found out? Kill her too?
You know what? Maybe yeah. Maybe I would have ended myself too.
Narcissistic pricks like you never commit suicide, Albert.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to insult someone who's pointing a revolver at your stomach, detective?
All right, here we go.
That was your plan. Take his place and live happily ever after.
Pretty much.
Why? Isn't it good enough of a plan, Mr. Featherland? It was perfect, even in its imperfection.
Which is?
Ibn's ghost.
His what?
Please don't take it literally, Mr. Chicken. I'm not talking about spirits. When Ibn died, I didn't just take his place, but also his role. He himself, his essence, if you will. Yeah, though I guess that's too much for you to understand.
So you mean Ibn's here with us even now?
He was here all along. Don't you get it? I am Hobart Ibn Wessler.
I must get serious, because looking at the gun in Wessler's trembling hand, I'm afraid I don't have much time. Albert is a cruel psychopath, but maybe I can turn that cruelty against him. When was the moment you decided to kill him, Albert?
When I drew the last stroke on that fatal painting, Mr. Featherland. When I glanced at it for the last time, and then at Natasha, who was shivering under the weight of my gaze.
You simply fell in love with her? End of story?
Not in the slightest, Mr. Featherland. Love is, just chemistry. What I felt was more than that.
Everybody thinks that, Albert.
Still trembling.
But we all feel the same. We're just fools.
No, Mr. Featherland. Not at all. At that moment, I knew what I was gonna do. I knew that the world was coming to an end if I didn't do it. It implodes on itself and ceases to exist. I couldn't let that happen. I couldn't.
Let him have her, right? You simply wanted her for yourself.
I wanted her for ourselves, Sonny. I was him by then. He just didn't know it yet.
All right, so we need to turn the evil against him. Turn that cruelty. All right, let's try
Do
this
you
one.
think you can explain everything with your insanity?
Don't be a fool, Sonny. Insanity is just a temporary state. Just a stop on the way to enlightenment.
So you admit you're insane. That's surprising for your kind.
Of course I'm not insane.
Ah, well, here we are.
Albert was insane. He lost all connections to reality. But I saved him.
You mean you're Ibn?
Both of us, Mr. Featherland.
Okay. I almost understand everything now.
Don't mock me, Mr. Featherland. You're still at the wrong end of the gun, you remember?
It would be hard to forget.
This is a good
Did
question.
you hate Ibn or yourself more, Albert?
Albert hated himself the most ever since he was born. He idolized Ibn. But every time his brother stood before him, he saw what he could have been himself if he had enough strength. But he didn't. Albert had always been a coward, a pitiful nobody.
And now?
Finally, there's no more Albert. And no more Ibn either. It's only me, and for both of them, I'm perfect.
Can it be that the fear is making you say these things, Albert?
Stop calling me that.
I have to call you something. What should I call you? What name should I use?
I don't know anymore.
Oh, he's flipping out.
I don't.
I'm very close to breaking him. But if I'm too hard on him, I could quickly be signing my death warrant. It's time to dig a little bit deeper and uncover Wessler's wounds. Natasha
All right,
was
let's be
kind
kinda
to
careful.
you, right? Too kind.
Natasha was, simply amazing, gentle, kind, lively, but still so, distant.
You're telling me.
It's like she was from another world. A world where everything's full of charm and grace and everything's fragile and delicate. Do you understand?
I think I do, yes.
I knew Albert's touch would harm her. Albert is rough. Albert can't keep such a delicate thing in his arms.
That's why you had to become Ibn, am I right?
I didn't take Ibn's place, Mr. Featherland. I became one with him, can't you see? It's the only way I could comprehend and accept the miracle that was Natasha.
Was?
So she's not...
I think I've corrupted her.
Oh, shit.
She's not that gentle and pure creature I painted on the canvas anymore. I ruined her. She became rotten under my hands.
That's not good.
Maybe it's not too late, Albert. Tell her the truth and end this.
No. You can't understand this. She can't either. I killed Ibn, but he also killed me, can't you see? We're nothing without each other.
You can't be two people at the same time, Albert. Nobody can bear the weight of the sins of two souls.
Ibn loved her. I admired her. Ibn was crazy about her. I've been crazy for a long time. Ibn idolized her, and I hated her. And if there's anything more blind, more devoted, more extreme, and more true than love, it could only be hate, Mr. Featherland. It's an endlessly exciting, thrilling, and warm feeling. And infinitely red. Just like love.
You know you're not going to be able to go through with it, right? That you won't be able to carry the weight. But you still did it. Why?
Yeah, if I didn't kill him and become one with him, Albert would have died, Mr. Featherland.
And the threats? Which one of you was that? Albert or Ibn? Who wrote them? And which one of you killed Deborah?
In my world, Ibn and I are inseparable. Just like love and hate are one and the same. And I hate Natasha so much that I could destroy myself along with her, just so she would die with me. Are you familiar with this feeling, Mr. Featherland?
More than life itself.
You see? We're not so different after all.
You and I have nothing in common, Wessler. You know why?
Why, Mr. Featherland?
Because if I were in your shoes, I would have pulled the trigger a long time ago.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye, Sonny.
So long, Albert.
What did I get? Oh, damn, I suck. I suck bad. Alright. What are we gonna get? This is crazy shit. I got shot. Oh no, the rat got shot. I think it, Natasha. Yep. Could only have been Natasha. She heard the whole thing. The color red.
So, you heard everything.
I heard everything.
I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
And thank you. If it weren't for you...
We'd be dead.
Yes, both of you would be dead, I know. But believe me, I still thought carefully before firing.
About who to target?
You know, I truly loved Ibn.
But this man wasn't him. You felt it, didn't you?
Maybe I even knew it. I don't know. But I still can't believe it.
It won't be easy to process for any of us.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. And regarding Molly...
Uh-oh, here come the cops.
The cops? But how? How do they know?
She called them.
I have no idea, Marty.
Do not look at me. I did not call them.
Oh, what's her name downstairs? Olivia.
Don't worry, Natasha. They won't lay a finger on you. I promise.
Please, Sonny. You don't need to worry about me.
I don't want to be rude, Sonny, but I'm more worried about us than her. Hello, boss.
Hello, boys.
Before you say anything,
solved
we can
the case.
explain.
No need for that, Santino. Monica already told me everything.
Monica.
Hey, boys. What were you thinking? That I would just let you get killed without saying goodbye?
Thanks, Mon. Should we say we owe you one?
You know already, boys. Shoes are my weakness.
Hey, mine too.
Of all that's furry, we don't want to hear that.
No, we don't
And
want to get
boys-
into that mess.
Yes, boss.
Don't believe you'll get away with it so easily. I want a report on my desk from both of you with all the details. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It'll all make sense, believe us. Right after I figure out myself what the hell just happened.
What Marty's trying to tell you is that we had good reason to investigate outside the law. But we're sorry.
What
We're
happened to you,
sorry.
Sonny? You're sorry? Did you hit your head?
Why does everybody keep asking that?
Why indeed.
So can we go now, boss? Without getting handcuffed?
Don't give me ideas, Santino.
Thanks, boss.
All right. Achievement unlocked. Although on a Switch, that really doesn't matter. All right. Let's talk to Natasha.
So, what now? Where to next?
I think I should mourn, right?
You should.
But I don't know what to feel anymore, Sonny.
I understand, Natasha. You know, if you need anything,
Yes, I know where to find you.
see you around, sweetheart.
Nice.
Goodbye, detectives.
See you around, sweetheart. Gotta talk to this fool.
How the hell did you find your way here, Tim? Always where the trouble is.
Sometimes I think you're the criminal mastermind behind all the dark dealings in this city.
I wish.
I wish too, because then we could legally throw you in jail.
I love your sense of humor, Sonny.
I wasn't joking.
So, where did you get the scoop?
Are you kidding me? The whole city's talking about you. You've left quite the mess behind.
That I admit.
Well, it's a miracle that all of the city's smear sheet journalists aren't here already. Oh, while we're at it, will you give me an exclusive interview?
Nope.
Pluck off, Tim.
Cluck
Hey.
off. Have yourself a clucking day.
What? Are you waiting for me to change my mind?
Hold on. Oh, we're still missing somebody. All right. I think. Oh, here we go. What do we got with these fuckers? Hey, Bosco.
You're a good boy, Bosco. Nice work.
You know, folks, somebody's gotta take care of the real police work while you're tearing up the city.
Sorry for the mess, Bosco, but you know us.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do.
How did you catch them? After the gunshot, I was sure these two would show up. They have a habit of doing that.
They were already in cuffs before then, Sonny. We had the house surrounded. If you could have hung on, maybe nobody would have died.
Hey,
I wouldn't say
a second
that.
longer and it would have been us.
That's your story?
Yep.
Fuck you sideways, Bosco.
Oh.
Gentlemen,
Gentlemen?
we're honestly very sorry it had to end like this.
Yeah, this peacefully.
For myself, I'm glad, gentlemen. I would have sincerely regretted it if we had to shoot both of you, but unfortunately, that seemed to be the only solution to this,
He sounds
rather
French.
nasty situation. Fortunately, it didn't turn out that way. Joyful.
Don't think we'll be behind bars for long, chickens. Whistler may be dead, but his empire still won't crumble.
Oh, look at that. He can talk.
In complex sentences, too.
Yeah, or something like that.
Amazing.
All right, let's talk to Olivia here.
Hey, Olivia.
Marty,
I just, wanted to thank you.
For what?
for what exactly?
For trying to save us.
I didn't do it only for you, believe me. I loved my job while I had it. Now my employee is dead, so I don't have a job anymore.
I didn't even think of that.
Of course you didn't.
Can I do anything to help?
I think I'll manage. I always do.
All right. Only thing I can check is this. I'm not even sure where to go. We already talked to them. I'm sure we're at the end of the story.
And what about you, Sonny?
I'll go home and sleep. Maybe for 3 days. I'll try to forget.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. If there's anything I can do.
I'm not sorry, Natasha. It's better this way. We find out painful truths, but at least we see clearly now, don't we?
Yes, I think you're right.
Are we done?
You.
We thank you, Natasha. You saved our lives.
But it was also me who endangered you in the first place, right?
Well, I won't argue about that.
Is there anything more?
Thank you.
Santino, you're doing that on purpose?
No, sir. Never, sir.
Then get the fuck out of here.
I can't go anywhere. Oh my god, that's not where I'm... It just won't let me do anything. I don't know how to end this game. I'm trying to... I've talked to everybody I can. Oh, let's talk... Alright, we haven't talked to Fillmore. Let's talk to Fillmore.
What are you doing here?
I was just driving around. You know.
Yeah,
feed
I'm
your
glad I picked the
grandpa.
rat cage. I think that's the only thing I
So?
didn't pick.
Was it a case? Were you, maybe investigating us?
What can I say, Sonny? Am I busted?
Did someone hire you to follow us?
Probably.
I just had to keep an eye on you and not get involved. That's all. I admit there were a couple of crazy situations and it was hard not to.
But you managed somehow, right?
A professional's a professional, my friend.
Yeah, thanks. So you won't tell us who hired you, whatever we do?
Unfortunately, I can't, my friend. I made a promise.
You and your promises.
Promise is a promise.
Some people still take them seriously.
You're a real piece of guano. You know that?
Of course.
Guano, for
I've
people who
learned
don't
everything
know,
from you old
is, I
fart.
believe, batshit.
Huh. One of Wessler's ancestors, maybe.
Wessler's ancestors were poor cobblers. More likely, this represents what he thinks of himself.
Yeah, that's what I
wonder
figured.
how chivalry is compatible with organized crime.
I think I learned that
Gibbon
from
was
Ace
planning
Ventura,
to
When
leave
Nature
the
Calls.
underworld.
When his twin brother tore out his tongue, poked out his eye, killed him, and took his place?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I have an idea who hired you, Phil.
Hey, stop it right there. I don't want to know who you think.
Oh, are you afraid your reaction would give you away?
Huh, you wish, pal.
Anyway, it's good to see you here, Hawkeye.
I'm glad you made it out alive. It didn't take you much.
Yeah, not much.
All right. There isn't much for me to see here. I can't leave. Hold on. Let me take a look at this book. It says I got one. All right. What could I possibly be missing?
Thanks again, Mon. If not for you, those fur heads would have put holes in us.
No wonder, since you put holes in their boss.
Well, actually, that wasn't us.
Then who was it?
Natasha.
Really? I wouldn't have thought it of her. It's a pleasant surprise.
It was for us too, believe me.
So, here they are, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
The
finally.
Chicken Police. in the flesh.
Take our picture.
Damn it, Tim. Drop it and cluck off.
No, no, boys. This time, you deserve it.
What the cluck did you say, boss?
What the
Stand
cluck?
up straight and try to look like someone who's glad to be alive.
Yes, sir. We'll try.
Ooh, attention chicken police. Say cheese.
Click. Really? He had to hold Big Bertha? The chicken police is back together. I think I solved the crime. The following species are not included in this game. All right. Well, that is the end of the game. I'm going to take a small break while the credits are rolling. But I'll be back and we will continue another game here in a second, at least for 45 more minutes. I don't have time for the game that I tried to plan for, but I have another one in mind. So if you guys can hold on for 1 sec, I shall be back in a minute or two. Just need to hit the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Listen to some of this noir music. Pretty awesome tunes, man.
Keeps me turning back. I'm tired of being sane. Chloe's still lying in my bed. All the colors are dead inside. The whole goes to black and white. The moon is falling. I hear you calling. My city is on fire. I hear a bang and my heart beats skips. Rock hard knuckles and easy checks. Where are you, baby? I'm still your lady. I'm gonna burn you down. I try to run away, but my soul keeps me turning back. I'm tired of being sane. Chloe's still lying in my bed.
Alright guys, I'm back.
And it's dead.
Overall guys, I think this game is really pretty cool in its own way. And if you're into the noir sound, to be continued. We may have a sequel. This is a mature rated game.
Natasha,
You were expecting me, weren't you?
I wouldn't say that.
Well, hello, ma'am.
I'm not surprised.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Really?
About what exactly?
You know very well.
What do you think, Natasha? Why didn't she tell me?
Because she loved you.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, she may have never left the place. Perhaps she'd still be there.
Ah, sheep shit.
We used to dream about falling in love with a nice man who comes and saves us someday. A knight in shining armor. You know, like in the fairy tales.
And how did that work out for you?
She fell in love with a good guy. I didn't. I envy her.
I'm not that good guy, Natasha. But if it's any
Not
consolation,
anymore.
she could have found him. Maybe she's living with him right now, somewhere on the other side of the world.
Well, goodbye, Sonny.
So long, sweetheart. Hey, Natasha, you have a light? I've been trying to smoke this sorry-ass cig all day. It's driving me crazy.
Maybe you don't really need it.
Maybe you're right.
The Czar Club.
Maybe.
The end. The Chicken Police has come to a close. Like I said, it's a crazy game. It has some... Oh shit, it said to call her. 555-223. I mean, we should try to dial that one at some point. Alright guys, well that's it for that. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. And I'm going to end the night with some retro. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up some good old-fashioned original Super Mario Brothers, and I can usually beat it in about 45 minutes. I'll show you how I do it and what I do. I mean, I grew up playing this game. So let me go ahead and get down to Super Mario Brother All-Stars here. And I'm going to retitle my stream. Let me go ahead and retitle the stream really quick. There we go. All right, it's been updated, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. And this is my first time playing on such a big screen. Alright. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is actually on the Switch still. This is on the here, I'll show you. This is on the Super Nintendo. If you get an online if you buy the membership, you get to play the Nintendo games and Super Nintendo games for free. You could just go into them and pick from some of these retro games. However, if you up it, you can even play, I want to say play Sega Genesis now. So they upped the ante on that. Yeah. So it's something to... Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I should be able to get this in about 45 minutes. And I think this is a pretty nice way to finish the game. Or finish the night, actually. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Nope, didn't work that time. And I'm not doing a speed run by any frame of the mind. I'm just doing a casual run through. And I'll show you guys where the so-called magic turtle is and stuff like that. Where the quickest warps are to get to 8. All right, nailed them both. And boop. Sometimes when I get that one up in the beginning, I can jump down that pipe that the last pipe that I passed, and it'd bring me right to the end of the level. But that's rare. And this is a Super Nintendo version of Super Mario Brothers with the increased graphics. For its time, it was really good. It's a really good improvement. Kind of like what PlayStation is doing with The Last of Us. You know, just like a slight improvement. For some reason, with the Pro Controller I'm playing with, I can't jump under that like I used to in the Super or in the Nintendo days. But there's some really cool tricks I can still do, like this one. And I still remember, I don't know how I do it, but I still remember where all the secrets are. At least on my trail to get to the end. Like the one up right there. Not that I will need it, but it's always good. And what's good about playing this on the Switch is, if you notice the bottom of the screen, I can actually rewind if I die, which I do plan on using. My goal is to actually beat this on one man. I've never been able to do it, and I'm hoping one of these nights to actually do it. But if I don't make it, I can just do a rewind and cheat, which is what I definitely plan on doing. And you will see that feature if I do need it. No! There's usually a one up right here. Oh well. Okay, so when I was a kid, this used to be, we used to call it making the Mario. There's a flower right there, but I don't really need it. But it used to make him get the black eye. So if you look right now, there's his mustache, there's his nose, there's the two eyes, and then his ears. So we used to call that Mario. And then when you would get this flower right here, so to speak, it would turn it, it'd make it look like he had a black eye. So yeah, it's just one of those little things. I mean, the 80s were kind of a a different time. Okay, there's another one up. There'll be a star right here. And I'm gonna run like hell. There's a reason I chose 3. And this will be the main reason I'll show you here in just a few minutes. So we're gonna skip that and jump in right between here. And then back in the day, we used to call this the Vine Dance. Just little things that made us happy. Because as you can see, our limit of video games back then, I mean, starting off Atari on Nintendo was just a different time. A lot of the kids nowadays are starting with an Xbox or starting with the PS5. I mean, to me, that's no way to start off playing video games. This was the time right here. All right, so here's the magic turtle. Let me see if I can get it. Nope. So I'm gonna back up, which is just what you can do on the Wii, or I'm sorry, on the Switch. Come on. There it is. Here's the magic turtle. So I'm going to go until about when it says 20, and then I'm going to haul ass. But, yeah, you could just sit here all day and just get one-ups. This is the big secret of the game. And I want to make sure not to die. Alright. Shit. I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I didn't want to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and come back here. Alright. I kept it. Woohoo! The cheating they let you do. Alright, here's another little secret. Yeah, that is just awesome. I found out that by accident. But you can get a 1-up here too if you're lucky. Yep. And I fucked that up. So let me go ahead and... Let's go ahead and kick the... Ah, son of a bitch. No. Oh well. Well, you guys saw me get the 1-up. That's good enough. But yes, you can get a 1-up right there. There's actually, I think, 2 spots where you can get one. All right, haul the booty. Ugh. Can I make it? Can I make it? Boom! Got it. All right, so I think this is where you can get the other one. Nope. This isn't it. Oh well. Alright, this is my favorite level of the whole game. I call this my speedy level. And you will see why in just a second. Okay, run here. And boop! Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. And then in. There we go. Level already done. Now, one thing I did forget with this game is the sequence in order to get all the fireworks. I think it's like 9, 6, and 3, but I don't remember. I'd have to look it back up. Where you have to land on the flag at a certain second. Oh, shit. Ugh. Alright, come here, fake Bowser. Alright, that's it. 3. World 3 is done. We will go to World 4 now. And that is where we will warp to 8. Oh, you mean part 3-4? Or 3-3? The fucking Lakitu on this gets on my nerves. Fuck this dude. Pisses me off. Goodbye, sir. Oh, 3-4? I didn't necessarily like him, but that was just me. Come on, buddy. What you got? Yeah, that's why I don't really jump ahead right here, because, yeah, you can kill him fast. Fucking Lakitu. Hate them damn things. There's usually a 1-up right there. It's not there this time. There is a flower right there, but I don't need it. Or a big, whichever you would find first. Okay, and I'm just not going to jump really quick, but I am going to get these coins, and then I'm going to do a little trick. Jump up here. Nope. Ah, it didn't work. Hold on. Let me back up the frames. Alright, let's see if it'll let me do it. Yep, there it goes. Let you kind of do like a super jump. All right, 81 men. I think the maximum on this one was 114. In the original game, if you got more than a certain number, if you died, that was it. It'd be game over. Oh, woohoo! I found it the first time. Yep, little secret coin bank right here. Not too worried about the coins, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip them. And then here's where we're going to do our magic little warp. Boink. Hit that coin last or else you're fucked. Done that a few too many times in the original game. Gonna do our little vine dance. And then I'm gonna be on my way. And we'll just go ahead and go to 8. Damn buzzy beetle. Come here, sir. I know you're coming. Where you at? Alright, fuck it. Doo-doo-doo. Hello. Damn Goombas. Alright, there might be a one up here. Yep, there is. There is a... I think there was a star there. I think I'm too far in it. Oh, there it is. Nope, just 10 coins. Okay. Confusing even myself. Alright, here we go. There's a star. Right there. Come here. One of the most scariest jumps in the game are right up here. Ah, shit. Running out of time. Here we go. Sitting here fucking around. There's the jump I don't like. Alright, we're here. And boop. We made it. Don't really like this level at all. But it's a necessary evil. Come on! See, the controller just gives me hell every time I start this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for him to jump. Asshole. Fucking Lakitu. Getting in my damn way. Goodbye, sir. Yeah, this Pro controller just really, when it comes to doing maneuvers, it really fucks with you. And there's my death. So, I've had to cheat. Jesus. Alright, here we go. There we go. These bullets can get you really quick. You gotta be very quick with your jumps. Son of a bitch, really? Alright, here's another jump I don't like. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. So we'll see what happens. Alright, we made it. So my number one goal of beating this without losing a life is over. But with the Nintendo Switch, anything is possible. Alright, so I angle myself in there. There we go. And let's get on out of here. Get this level done and over with. I do not like this part at all. Come on, fire your shit. Alright. Oh, see, that's bullshit. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Alright, it's cool. We're good. We are good. And voila. I would have to say that the original Nintendo controllers are a little more touchier with controls than this Pro controller is. I may see if there's a way to modify the controls a little bit. These fucking guys. Hate Hammer Brothers. Almost as worse as damn Lakitu. I mean, you could do so many tricks with them. Do 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 do. Oh hell no! There you go. Die, you little bitch. You do want to try to stay Fireball guy as passing this level because there are literally no power-ups in Bowser's Castle, and Bowser's Castle is the next level. Yeah, actually his name, it was spelled with a K, by the way. It's K-O-O-P-A. Back in the day, he was known as King Koopa. Or Bowser. Bowser came a little bit later, if I can recollect right. So yeah, he was King Bowser, King Koopa. So, but Koopa was spelled with K-O-P-P-A. All right. Now it's time on to Bowser. Now with Bowser or King Koopa, you have to know your way around the castle or you'll never make it to him. And even through all these years, I still remember the path. So watch carefully and I will show you the path. Oh, nice. I never played Yoshi's Island, to tell you the truth. I kind of stopped at Super Mario World. And then I played, like, of course, Wii U and all that. And then the new ones on the Switch. But yeah, I never got to Yoshi's Island. Maybe I'll try it one of these days. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, there we go. There are some things that don't matter. Alright, so just an FYI. That is your only coin in the entire level. One coin. Alright, now we gotta deal with some flying Cheep Cheeps. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Here we go. Now this part doesn't make very much sense. Fire and water. Ah, shit. I think I've dumb fucked this up. Yep, I did. Let me go back. Son of a bitch. Come on. There we go. Got him. Alright. Come here, bro. Alright, I'll see you later. I don't want to fuck with you anymore. Alright, so that was the last pipe we had to go down. Kill the Hammer Brother. Kill here. And then we just gotta watch out for that thing. Doop! Fuck that up. Here we go. I did the same exact shit. I panicked. Let's try this again. Alright, King Koopa, Bowser, gone. Game over. This is the end of the game, guys. That is Super Mario Brothers. In the original Super Mario Brothers on the NES, it ended completely different. She was like, I think, almost brown in color or green in color. Oh no, green was The Legend of Zelda. But in this one, she kisses you. And if you're a little short guy, you get a little mushroom so you can get big. So you're tall enough for her to kiss you. Here's another bit of knowledge. Her name back in the day was Princess Toadstool. So, yeah, I don't know why it was changed, but I always knew her as Princess Toadstool. We're going to go ahead and save it quit. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Yeah, Princess Toadstool. That was her name. So if you guys knew it, knew her as a different name. I always knew her as Princess Peach. Or not Princess Peach, but Princess Toadstool. Anyway, so that is it for me for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and call it night a few minutes early tonight. I will be back on Saints Row tomorrow on the Xbox Series X, and we will be continuing some more missions, some more hijinks, some more gangsterism. I did have a lot of fun tonight. I was glad to finally finish the Chicken Police. I didn't know it was going to end that way, but eventually I will play this again. And now that I know kind of what to do, the game should go a little bit faster. I was really kind of impressed with it. I was surprised at how good the game was. I'm going to try. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you staying by and watching for a while. I'm glad you watched. I would recommend a playthrough, Mary Jane and Waifu. If you like that kind of music, if you like the old school touch to it, play it. I mean, it's a pretty phenomenal game. I was really surprised. It's not one of those cheap little ones you buy for $5.99. Although I did get it for $10 on sale. So I'm going to go ahead and find somebody I can send a raid to tonight. Someone who would need it, or someone who I've never raided before. So let me take a quick check around. I do have somebody I am trying to hit affiliate. And then, honestly, that looks like all that's on tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and send another raid to Alpha for tonight. So he's a great guy if you haven't seen him. I think he's playing Marvel right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, he's still playing Marvel. Pretty action-packed game. It's definitely more action-packed than Super Mario Brothers, I'll tell you that. So let me go ahead and get the raid started. Excuse me, not rave. And I will be back tomorrow, 8 o'clock CST, and we will start off on some more Saints Row. And then Sunday, we will be playing Among Us and Fall Guys with family, and that will be pretty fun. And we'll, everything else is on my schedule if you want to see some further scheduled nights. And I'm going to go ahead and send the raid right now. So you guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody. Good night, ghouls. Thank you for coming by and staying by. Good night. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. 10 seconds. I called it. I called it too late. Shit. I am really striking out tonight. All right, there we go. All right, good night, everybody.